It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
This is Jason Kitts, head basketball coach of the Lady Cougars.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris.
This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is number 30, former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning. Having trouble seeing the scoreboard? Then it's time to see me, Dr. Jill Browning.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hey, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Print, and go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Hey, this is Cougar basketball coach Ernie McClawson.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
From Brown Gym, it's Campbell basketball tonight at home. The final district game of the regular season for both Campbell, the homestanding Lady Cougars, and the visiting Lady Wildcats of Oak Ridge, coached by Paige Taylor. Jason Kitts leads the Campbell County Lady Cougars. Campbell comes in looking to break streaks. Oak Ridge's winning streak, Campbell's losing streak. Lady Cougars have lost their last three, hungry for a win. The Lady Wildcats have not lost since back in December. They've won 12 straight and lead the district at 9-0, 15-8 in all games. Campbell is 9-15, 3-6 in the district. In just a moment, we'll talk about probable starters and get you set for Campbell hosting Oak Ridge on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
This is Skeeter with Dole's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name brand tires as my dad Doyle did when he first opened up.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&O Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&O Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from one piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&O Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
On ground court is where Campbell and Oak Ridge will play basketball in the first game this evening / this afternoon. It was Oak Ridge winning over the Lady Cougars 45-35 in the girls JV game. We'll talk about individual scoring in that game coming up here in just a shake. In this game, it's Campbell coming in with 9 wins, 15 losses. Oak Ridge 15-8. Oak Ridge has the district title wrapped up at 9-0, and this is the final game of the regular season in the district. Campbell is 3-6. The Lady Cougars will have Lacey Pemberton in the lineup tonight. She did not play, out with that injury, back when Campbell and Oak Ridge played a couple of weeks ago on Prudent Court, so that'll be a big addition for Campbell tonight, as the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats, coached by Paige Taylor, one of the best basketball players to play in the state of Tennessee. She was an all-star at Bradley Central, at Cleveland, and then went on to have a stellar career at Vanderbilt, at Nashville. Taylor in her 8th season, assisted by Todd Wright, Christina Sims, and Angela Wright. Jason Kitts for Campbell is assisted by Anna Mellison, Ryan Browning, Brooke Kitts, and former Lady Cougar Jessica Stanley. Here are the probable starters as Campbell warms up down to our right in all white. Oak Ridge in black to our left. It's Demetria Strickland, 5'3" junior, had a dozen points in the 56-40 over Campbell and Oak Ridge. Ziana Stewart, 24 points in that first meeting. Stewart's 5'7" and a sophomore. Lindsay Cleveland, 5'7" sophomore, 8 points in the first game. We'll see action tonight. Ayana Porter, 5'4" sophomore, will start for Oak Ridge along with Cannon Green, 5'8" senior. Jenna Johnson, who started that first meeting with Campbell, 5'10" sophomore, is out with a knee injury for the rest of the season. She had 3 points in that first game with Campbell. The Lady Cougars will in reserve for the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. Kaylee Hickman, 5'4" junior, had 7 points in the last meeting, and Bella Boone, 5'9" junior. For Campbell, Bella Lester, one of the forwards, along with Lacey Pemberton. Pemberton, 5'10" sophomore. Bella Lester, 5'9" sophomore. Lester with 15 points on Tuesday and fouled out of that game. Pemberton with 7 points on Tuesday. As mentioned, did not play in the first meeting with Oak Ridge. In the middle, it's Emma Brandenburg, a junior at 5'10", 8 points versus Powell, and she fouled out. In fact, Lester fouled out on Tuesday as well. Certainly critical for that down the stretch as Campbell lost a close one to Powell, 49-44. In the backcourt, it's Carly Kitts, 5'8" sophomore, and point guard Lacey Pemberton, a sophomore at 5'10". Pemberton 7 points on Tuesday, a dozen from Kitts on Tuesday. In fact, in the Oak Ridge game, it was 15 points from Kitts to lead Campbell County on that night in a 56-40 loss. More about this game as Campbell and Oak Ridge get ready to play here on Brown Court on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network. Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by. BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco. From Rice Oil, La Follette.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years. In the girls' JV game, it's Oak Ridge winning, breaking open a tight game at halftime to win it 45-34 over Campbell, 45-35 over Campbell. Campbell was led by Aaliyah Woodson with 12 points, 10 from Reagan Davis, 8 from Reagan Stanfield, 4 from Leah Kingsley, and 3 from Abby Paul as the Lady Cougars fall tonight to the Lady Oak Ridge Wildcats. We're about set to start with the starting lineups as Campbell is in all white tonight, blue numerals trimmed in orange, with the Cougars in script across the tops of the numbers on the fronts of the jerseys. Oak Ridge comes in wearing all black, cardinal and gray, Oak Ridge's colors. That may be more gray than black in those uniforms, as Oak Ridge with a 12-game winning streak. This team at one time was 3-8, has won 12 since to now have a 15-8 record. Campbell County 9-15 has lost the last 3. On Tuesday at home with Carnes, Oak Ridge won 61-53. Campbell lost at home on Tuesday to Powell 49-44. And we're awaiting public address announcer Patrick Peebley for the starting lineup tonight.
Welcome to the John R. W. Brown Gymnasium for tonight's big district matchup between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Cougars of Campbell County. First, the Lady Wildcats. Number 3, Demetrius Strickland. Number 10, Ayana Porter. Number 12, Lindsay Cleveland. Number 24, Cannon Green. I can't see what her name is. And number 11, number 5, Zayana Stewart. And now your Lady Cougars of Campbell County. Number 10, Bella Lester. Number 15, Carly Kitts. Number 32, Lacey Pemberton. Number 33, Sailor Hutchison. And number 41, Emma Brandenburg.
Campbell County coached by Jason Kitts, Oak Ridge coached by Paige Taylor, as Campbell County's 5, and Lester and Kitts, Pemberton, Woodson and change that to Hutchison and Brandenburg. Oak Ridge, Strickland and Stewart, Cleveland, Porter and Green. As Oak Ridge is in all gray with cardinal trim. The numbers in cardinal trimmed in white. and then the Cardinal stripe down the jerseys and the trunks. Campbell has Pemberton to leap with Lindsey Cleveland. 5'7" is Cleveland. Pemberton is 5'10". Our officials tonight, Jacob Jackson steps in to toss it up. Tap controlled, Oak Ridge. The referee, Jack Price. The other umpire is Ken Garner. Jackson's brother John officiated the game here on Tuesday with Powell. Campbell opening up in a 2-3 zone. Basket to our left is Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge down low pass, tipped out. Last touch by Campbell. Pemberton hustling there to knock it away from Cannon Green. So for Oak Ridge, on the right side, far side of the glass, Demetrius Strickland to toss it in play. And here's the fake by Green. Hands it off at the free throw line. Stewart, near side, driving the baseline. Cleveland kicks it back out. Here's Stewart, cross-court pass. Driving through, and the ball comes free. Saved, though, by Oak Ridge in the far corner, and a bump foul called on Pemberton. So Pemberton for Campbell. No, change that. That's called on Brandenburg. Okay, the first on Brandenburg. First foul of the night. Oak Ridge to trigger. Baseline down to our left. And a quick push foul is called on Campbell. So they've called it tight. So Pemberton, Brandenburg with 2 fouls in the first 32 seconds. This is reminiscent of Tuesday's game where John Long picked up 2 quick fouls early. Campbell, 2-3 zone. Defending down, well, Campbell County's gone to the man-to-man now. Or has it? Double dribble Oak Ridge. Campbell forces a turnover, and Oak Ridge does not get a shot to the basket. So 42 seconds have passed by, and Oak Ridge will open up with a 1-2-2 full court press. Pemberton to Hutchison. To Pemberton up the far side in front court. She's trapped, gets it to Hutchison. Drives the lane, lays it up, left side, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Too hard off the glass. Here comes Oak Ridge. 2-on-2 break, 2-on-3 break. Driving through, shot forced up, no good. Tapped out, saved by Lester for Campbell. And a foul on Oak Ridge, a push up front. This against the Cats. Number, well, I'll have to check that. Not sure which Lady Cat committed the foul. Anyway, foul against Oak Ridge. Campbell's basketball. Hutchison throws it to Pemberton in backcourt. Campbell County against the pressure and extra steps by Pemberton. So the press did just what it wanted there with the forced error by Campbell. So each team with actually 3 turnovers, 2 for Oak Ridge. A travel, a double dribble, and a foul. And here is Campbell with his first turnover in a scoreless game. We played 1 minute and 15 seconds. Front court, Oak Ridge basket to our left. Up top, here's Green to the near corner for Oak Ridge. Skip pass by Porter. Far wing, jumper for 3, good. Oak Ridge with Strickland, and the first points tonight come for Oak Ridge. 3-0. It took almost 2 minutes. Front court, Campbell trying to work it that way to the basket to our right. Lester for Campbell will toss it and play far side on the back end of the court in the front of the Cougar bench. Comes to Hutchison. Trapped in backcourt. Ball is knocked free. Hutchison goes after it. Possession arrow favors Oak Ridge. And a jump ball is called. So Campbell turns the ball over to Oak Ridge. Back-to-back turnovers for the Lady Cougars. No, it's changed. It's Campbell's possession. Arrow pointing to our right. So Lester for Campbell will toss it and play in front court to Pemberton. Pemberton has the ball knocked free. Ball goes out of play on the far side. There's Strickland as Oak Ridge back to its usual bump and smack and tip it away kind of game. Here is Pemberton to toss it and play. Someone will help out. It's going to be Kitts. Takes it in back court. Kitts for Campbell. Trap those at front court on the far side to Hutchison. Now far wing to Pemberton. So Campbell County will try to get settled down now after the press. Here it comes, an inside pass to Pemberton on the near block. Forces up a shot. Got it. Pemberton for Campbell at the 5:53 mark. Lady Cougars are on the board. 3-2. Oak Ridge with the ball in the lead. Front court, here's Green. Green, left-hand pass comes to the near side to Strickland. Strickland, top of the circle, bounces it inside to Cleveland. Quickly far wing, shot for 3, short rebound. Brandenburg for Campbell. So Campbell has a chance to take the lead. 5:30 to play opening quarter. 3-2 Oak Ridge. Lester to front court with the dribbling. Down the near side. Ball goes free. Lester gets bumped down. No call. Finally a travel is called. This is against Oak Ridge. So Campbell maintains possession as the officials are letting Oak Ridge play. Brandenburg picked up 2 fouls within the first 30 seconds of the game. So Lester for Campbell throws it in near side, front court. Then it comes to Hutchison. We'll check that. We're thinking both fouls were on Brandenburg. Here's Hutchison being dogged out high. The 5-second count is on. So Hutchison, 5-second count. Turns it over to Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge is a team that wants to pressure you every step of the way, and when the officials don't call a tight game, it certainly favors Oak Ridge, and it has so far here tonight, though the score is only 3-2. Oak Ridge will have Porter to bring it across the stripe with the right-hand dribble. Comes to the near side, 2-3 zone by Campbell. With the basketball is Green. Around the horn, tipped out of play by Pemberton on the far side. An alert play by number 32 for the Lady Cougars. Ball goes out of play behind the Cougar bench. And Oak Ridge will toss it in play there. Green on the far side, front court at the Cougar bench to work it in play. In it comes to Strickland. Stewart had 24 points in the first meeting with Campbell. Steal, Campbell. This is Pemberton. Pemberton, one-on-one break, driving, shooting, scoring for Campbell. Pemberton has 4 tonight. Campbell has its first lead. 4:40 to play. Jumper, far corner, rattles in, rattles out. Rebound, Oak Ridge, back up, but a foul is called on Brandenburg. So if that's not 3, that's certainly 2 on Brandenburg. As Brandenburg for Campbell commits the foul. This is a shooting violation, as it is Porter to try her first of 2 free throws. The basket to our left, a 4-3 game in favor of Campbell. Free throw good by Porter. Ayana Porter, her sister Anaya, not suited up tonight. Rutherford checks in for Campbell. Brandenburg checks out. So Porter with her first point, trying for 2. We're tied. Oak Ridge is back in the lead now at 5-3. Change that 5-4. Campbell against full court pressure. Hutchison up the far side, throws it on a running pass in front court to Lester. Lester for Campbell County. Hangs up, stops her dribble, needs help to a trailing Pemberton. Left side of the key for 3. Short, air ball out of play at the end line. It turns back to Oak Ridge. 5-4 Oak Ridge, 4:20 to play opening quarter. Brown Court is where we're playing this game tonight. The first meeting on Pruden Court at Oak Ridge. Both courts named after the community's legendary coaches, John R.W. Brown here in Campbell County, Jill Pruden at Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge front court, basket to our left. Campbell trapping. Oak Ridge trapped on the far sideline. Steal Campbell. Lady Cougars turning the tables on Oak Ridge with a trap of its own. Here in front court, the pass is knocked away by Kitts, or from Kitts, and it goes to Oak Ridge. Stewart, front court. Stewart drives right down the right side of the lane, forces up a shot. Good. Stewart has 2. Oak Ridge has a 7-4 lead. Campbell's largest lead 1. Oak Ridge's largest lead 3. Rutherford against pressure in backcourt. Throws to the front court to Hutchison down the far side. Basket to our right. Bounce pass comes to Lester. To the near side, here's Kitts. Steps in for Campbell County. The defender that gets knocked out. A charging foul called on Kitts. Wow. Kitts with her first. And this is foul number 4 on Campbell County. 7-4, Oak Ridge ahead. 3:31 to play. Oak Ridge has yet to substitute. Campbell has Brandenburg out with at least 2 fouls, maybe 3, here in the early going. We'll check that here in just a moment. This for Oak Ridge is Strickland between the circles. Comes to the near side to Green. Green throws it inside. Tipped out of play by Pemberton. Last touched by the Lady Cougars. It will stay with Oak Ridge as she tipped it away from Lindsay Cleveland. So face the basket to our left. Strickland is on the left side of the glass to toss it and play at the end line. Throws it inside. Tipped out of play by an alert Bella Lester at the end line. And it'll stay with Oak Ridge. So again, Oak Ridge to toss it and play. Down to our left. Whipping it out. This comes to Strickland on the far wing. Strickland will work. We'll throw it to the deep far corner. This is Strickland for a 3. In, out, no good. Pemberton with a rebound for Campbell. Double teamed at the end line. Gets pushed out of play. No call. Here's Hutchison with the basketball taking from Pemberton. Hutchison in front court. Throws it back to Oak Ridge, stealing it away. Front court, driving, shooting. Rutherford knocks the shot away. And Oak Ridge will have 2 shots as a result. So Rutherford for Campbell County with the foul. That's team foul 5 on Campbell County. We've played barely 4 minutes. I changed that 5 minutes in this first quarter of action. Strickland at the stripe to shoot 2 in a shooting violation. Oak Ridge has been tagged with 1 foul. The basket to our left, Demetrius Strickland, 5'3" junior. First of two is going to rattle around and fall in. So Strickland with 4. Strickland opened the scoring tonight with a big 3. Pemberton comes out. Reagan Stanfield comes in, who had a big game in the JV game with 8 points. Back at the stripe for the 15-foot free toss. Demetrius Strickland. Shot. Good. So 5 for Strickland. Oak Ridge has its largest lead now at 9-4. Time remaining, 2:50 to go in the opening quarter. Campbell County has it stolen away again. Here's Oak Ridge driving left side. Demetrius Strickland. Good. Lays it in. Campbell County's calling timeout. Campbell County trailing Oak Ridge 11-4. Oak Ridge with 8 straight points. It was 4-3 Campbell, and here it is 11-4 in favor of Oak Ridge. 2:41 remaining in the opening quarter. Special thanks to number 29, Troy Arnold, for helping us out tonight on camera. The former Cougar football and basketball player, and of course played 4 seasons at Cumberland's at Williamsburg on some outstanding teams. I don't think that he played for Phil King, Chuck King. I think Chuck had already moved on before Troy joined the Patriots at Williamsburg. 2:41 to play. Opening quarter, 11-4 is the score. Campbell returns with Lester, Stanfield, Hutchison, Rutherford, and the inbounder to the baseline left. Kitts. Oak Ridge, full court pressure. Kitts to Rutherford. Now back to Hutchison. Throws it to front court to Kitts. Near side, Rutherford quickly to Lester. Throws it inside Stanfield. Stanfield looks, forces up a shot. Foul is called, as this will send Campbell to the line to shoot 2. So Campbell getting a call here. The foul on Ziana Stewart, her first. Oak Ridge had committed just 1 foul, or been whistled for 1 foul up to that point. Campbell with 5 fouls. Reagan Stanfield, 5'9" sophomore. 2 free throws. First of 2 is back iron missing. At the collectibles and more free throw stripe, Reagan Stanfield getting some encouragement from Hutchison and Rutherford. Back at the free throw stripe to our right, Reagan Stanfield. Second toss, missing. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. So Campbell 0 for 2 at the collectibles and more free throw line. 11-4 Oak Ridge. 2:20 to play, opening quarter. Strickland, hook pass across the floor to Green. Quickly deep near corner, Cleveland driving through. Stolen by Campbell. Hutchison with the ball to Lester. Throws it up the near side. Rutherford now to Hutch. Met at midcourt. Front court, Campbell operating with Lester at the controls. Lester leaves her defender sitting. Jumper right side of the key. No good. Rebound Rutherford. Back up for Campbell. It's trickling away. Tapped out of play at the inline. Campbell's basketball. Down to our right. Campbell working in play on the near side of the glass at the inline. This is Bella Lester to toss it in. Lester for Campbell in this Thursday night game. Someone's going to have to help out. It'll be coming off Strickland's backside. That was a play that Oak Ridge ran in the state tournament championship game one season. Won the game. That was a play to bounce it off a defender. But Oak Ridge came back in play and caught the ball. In it comes to Kitts for Campbell. Kitts throws it to a trailing Lester. Lester behind the back dribble. Lost it. Oak Ridge has it. Lester gets bumped down. Here's Strickland driving, shooting, scoring. Strickland has 4. Oak Ridge has a 13-4 lead over Campbell. 1:40 remaining in the opening quarter. Lady Cougars with the turnover bug tonight. Here's Lester, a defender all over her. And this foul is tagged on Oak Ridge. This is a push against the Lady Cats on Green. Change that on Cleveland. First foul. Oak Ridge has brought in a substitution. And for Oak Ridge, ball goes out of play on the down to our right. Actually, no one subbed in for Oak Ridge. I thought someone had. Same 5 that started for Oak Ridge. And Strickland, Stewart, Cleveland, Porter, and Green. Change that. Yes. So the ball turns back to Oak Ridge. Change that to Campbell. Campbell down to our left. Pemberton will work it and play near side. Backcourt, 13-4, 80 seconds first quarter. Hutchison for Campbell County to Pemberton to Hutchison. Campbell better hurry. There is a foul on Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge committing a foul. This is on Porter, her first team foul 4. So Campbell getting a break on the foul call here Pemberton to toss it in play. In it comes to Hutchison in backcourt from the far side. Under 70 seconds. Hutchison for Campbell County, dogged by Cleveland. Gets to front court. That's the ball knocked away by Strickland. Strickland for Oak Ridge. Driving, shooting, scoring. Strickland with 9. Oak Ridge by 11, 15-4. And you get the idea why Oak Ridge has won 12 straight. 48 seconds to play, 15-4. Pass comes to midcourt to Pemberton. Pemberton, travel is called. So Oak Ridge is getting the game called the way that it fits its defensive effort. And that is not close. 15-4 is the score. Campbell has not scored since the 4:50 mark of the first quarter. Oak Ridge has scored 12 straight points. In the lane comes to Cleveland. Jumper left side. Missed by Green. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. 28 seconds. Steal by Campbell. Here's Rutherford after a deflection by Pemberton. And Oak Ridge slaps it away again. Here's Cleveland driving, shooting, missing. Rebound by Cleveland for Oak Ridge. And it is a jump basketball. It is. It's Oak Ridge's possession. Oak Ridge is so quick. And Campbell tried to have a little scoop pass there on the relay. Couldn't do it. The defender was right there. Strickland to toss it in play. Far side of the glass. Basket to our left. Deep far corner. It returns to Strickland. Works the baseline. She's out of room on the inline and turns it over. She touches the stripe. 15-4 Campbell trailing Oak Ridge. At the inline down to our left. Pemberton tosses it in play to Kitts. Back to Pemberton. To Rutherford. Double hand pass front court to Kitts. Now it comes to Hutchison. Hutchison drives, shoots, scores for Campbell. Hutchison for Campbell with 2. And the first quarter winds down. Running shot by Oak Ridge. Counts if it goes. It misses. We played 1 on John Brown Court. It's Oak Ridge 15, Campbell 6. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Inslee's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts.
Inslee Tire Center now stocks gear oil and hydraulic fluid in 5-gallon buckets, also DEF and bar oil. Inslee Tire Center is on Baker Highway at the Norma Turnoff at Huntsville, 423-663-2142. And see Inslee Tire Center in La Follette. Through 1 quarter of play, Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell 15-6. Oak Ridge jumped on top 3-0. Campbell carved it down 3-2, then took the lead at 4-3 with 4:50 to play in the opening quarter. Campbell did not score again until the last second shot here to close the half by Hutchison. 2 for Hutchison. Oak Ridge scored 12 straight to make it a 15-4 game on that 12-0 run. Now it's 15-6 to start the second quarter. Emma Brandenburg saddled with fouls. And it looks like she will return for Campbell. So based on that, we're thinking that she has only 2 fouls as opposed to 3. Brandenburg comes on for Campbell along with Kitts, Stanfield, Pemberton, and Rutherford. Oak Ridge counters with Cleveland, Strickland, Green, Porter, and Stewart. The same 5 that started and went the whole first quarter. Rutherford front court for Campbell, hands it off to Kitts, gets bumped. Kitts needs help, hands it off to Pemberton. Front court, basket to our right. Pemberton between the circles, works down the right side of the lane. Will drive, will have it knocked away. Last touch by a foul on Oak Ridge. So Campbell has a foul tagged on Demetria Strickland. This on Strickland, her first. 7:41 to play. Far side of the glass, basket to our right. Pemberton to toss it in play. Into Brandenburg. Charge is called on. This may be on Brandenburg. So Brandenburg must have an invisible sign on her that says, call a foul on me. She just has so much trouble getting into foul situations here, and that was the case there as they called a push-off on Brandenburg. So that for certain is her 3rd foul. Campbell 2-3 zone, Brandenburg in the middle. 15-6 Oak Ridge, deep near corner. Here is Stewart. Hook pass on top. This comes to Green. Bounce pass far side Strickland. Right wing shot. Good. Strickland has dozen. She has 12 of Oak Ridge's 17 points. Change that 18 points. It's 18-6 in favor of Oak Ridge. Ball goes out of play. Last touch by Campbell on the far sideline. The Oak Ridge pressure there. Lester comes on for Brandenburg. As Lester for Campbell joins Pemberton, Kitts, Rutherford, and Stanfield. In the middle, Lester in that 2-3 zone. To her left is Pemberton. To her right is Stanfield. Up top, Kitts and Rutherford. Campbell County. Basket to our left is where Oak Ridge is operating this first half. Bounce pass. Stewart in the lane. Has it knocked away. Saved by Kitts. Kitts in front court. 1-on-2 break. Gets it knocked away, and it's saved at the end line. And a tussle there as Oak Ridge sees Rutherford come in to Cleveland and tie it up. And let's see what the call is. The call is basketball Oak Ridge. I thought they would call it jump basketball. Maybe that's what they did. Didn't see the call as Oak Ridge has it down to our right, baseline backcourt. 6:53 to play, opening half. It's 18-6 in favor of Oak Ridge. So that was just out on Campbell. No jump ball in that play. Front court, Oak Ridge basket to our left. Strickland, deep far corner. Dogged by Pemberton. Throws it in the lane. Layup good. This is Bella Boone who checked in during the break there. Boone has 2. She had 2 in the first meeting. It's 20-6 in favor of Oak Ridge. Rutherford against pressure in backcourt. Throws it to Lester. Double hand pass. Front court comes to Kitts. Deep near corner. Stanfield can hit that one. Up jumper on the way. No good. Rebound Oak Ridge. This is Cleveland. Front court. Down the left side. Stewart driving. Shooting. Missing. Rebound on the trail by Campbell's Rutherford. It was Lester with the defense. 20-6. 6:10 to play. Second quarter. Campbell County basket to our right. It is Rutherford with the basketball. Rutherford down the left side. Throws it inside to Lester. Didn't see it. Ball goes out of play, but saved back in first by Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge with the Campbell turnover. Front court. This is Strickland. Throwing it away. Last touch Campbell. That may have been off the fingertips of Pemberton. Hutchison re-enters for the Campbell Lady Cougars. And Stanfield gets a breather. So Campbell County, when it is getting its shots, not getting into the fall. Basket to our left. On the far side of the glass at the end line is where Strickland tossed it in play. Here's Cleveland driving through, forced up a shot, no good. Tapped out, saved by Campbell County. Rutherford comes away, now restolen by Oak Ridge. Strickland, let's change that. Stewart with the takeaway. Stewart driving all the way through, forcing up a shot, and a blocking foul is called on Campbell. Looked like Stewart may have taken an extra step before that happened, but this foul goes against Campbell County. Lacey Pemberton with her first unofficially. So Oak Ridge in a 1+1. And this may be a shooting violation. Reagan Davis comes on for Campbell. Davis had a nice game in the JV game with 10 points. Rutherford checks out. Davis joins Hutchison, Pemberton, Kitts, and Lester for the Campbell 5. The basket to our left. It is Stewart. Shot, no good. It was 1-1. Rebound Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge maintains possession. Deep far side. Pass comes out to Green. Cross-court pass to Strickland for a 3. Left side of the key, no good. Rebound on the run by Hutchison for Campbell. 2-on-2 break. Hutchison driving for Campbell County. Gets bumped down. Tumbles to the wall. She is up and okay with help from Reagan Davis. And the foul on Strickland, her second. And that will send Campbell to the end line to throw it in play. Pemberton, as we face the basket to our right, is on the far side. 5:20 to play, first half, and it comes to Lester in traffic. Back to Pemberton. Goes through hands out of play. Last touch by Oak Ridge. It'll stay with Campbell. Oak Ridge 20, Campbell 6. Campbell gets the score in this second quarter. Oak Ridge has put up 5 points. Pemberton in to Hutchison. Back to Pemberton. In the lane. Drives, hooks, shoots. No good. Rebound by Oak Ridge. Campbell County getting one shot, and that's it. Front court, Stewart. Deep far corner. Green, nearly a travel. Hands it off to Stewart. Stewart shuffles it near side. This is Strickland for a left wing 3. No good. Rebound batted around. Saved by Campbell. Lester comes away with it. Bounces to Hutchison. Now to Pemberton. Still in backcourt. Pemberton brings it across the blue midcourt line with a left-hand dribble. Throws a deep far corner to Davis. Davis driving on top. Lester unloads the 3. It is missing. Left side rebound Oak Ridge. Stewart cradles the basketball. Stewart is T. Higgins' niece. Front court. Oak Ridge losing it out of play. Last touched by Hutchison. It'll stay with Oak Ridge near side. Front court down to our left. Campbell has Kitts and Davis defending in the top of the 2-3 zone. Posting high, Stewart takes the pass, drives the lane, lays it up, no good. Back iron miss. Here's Boone with the rebound, and she has a jump basketball. Possession era favors Oak Ridge. Boone took maybe an elbow to the throat for Oak Ridge. Coming out is Stewart. Coming back in is Porter. Ayanna Porter. As we face the basket to our left on the near side, Strickland tosses it in play, or will. Loops it out in the lane. to Cleveland. Hands it back to Porter. Driving through. Leaves it off near wing. This is Green for a three. Got it. Green's first points come beyond the arc. Oak Ridge 23. Campbell County 6. 4:10 to play. Campbell County yet to score in the second quarter. Ball knocked free, stolen by Oak Ridge on the full court pressure. Here's Strickland, right side, right hand, missing the shot. Rebound by Cleveland, back up and in. Cleveland has her first two, and Oak Ridge has a 25-6 lead over Campbell County. Campbell County led 4-3. Since then, Oak Ridge has scored 22 points to Campbell's 2. Another steal by Oak Ridge. This is Strickland. Reaching in is Lester, and they call a whistle on Lester, or whistle the foul on Lester, as Bella Lester for Campbell County commits her first foul. And Stanfield is here to re-enter for Campbell. Coming on for Lacey Pemberton. Lester, Stanfield, Kitts, Hutchison, Davis, the 5 for Campbell. The basket to our left. Demetria Strickland. First of 2. It was 1-1. Is good. Both teams on the bonus. Oak Ridge still with 6 fouls. Change that. Campbell. Oak Ridge is in the bonus. There's the second free throw, good by Strickland. She has 14. Oak Ridge has committed 6 fouls. Campbell 8. So Oak Ridge is in the bonus. Campbell is in the bonus now as well. Here's Hutchison to Lester. Inside, in front, the front court pass to Kitts. Deep far corner, Davis for a 3. Yes! Davis rips the ropes. Campbell needed that one. 27-9 is the score. Oak Ridge, front court, stumbling down is Strickland. Gets back up and okay. Change that. That is Porter. Now Porter, inside pass, Boone. Left side shot, no good. Rebound by Campbell. Stanfield had it. Last touched at the end line by Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge 27, Campbell County 9. The big 3 by Davis pulls Campbell to within 18. 3:05 to play. Second quarter on Brown Court. Hutchison for Campbell County. Down the far side, front court, bounces the deep far corner to Davis. Davis will drive, will throw it across the floor to Kitts. Right wing 3. Kitts is not going. Rebound by Oak Ridge. Boone is trapped in back court. Nearly threw it away. Baseball pass, front court, Strickland down the far side. Driving, shooting, scoring. Strickland with 14. Change that 16 for Oak Ridge. 29-9. Hutchison comes to front court, is held in back court by Oak Ridge. A 1+1 for Campbell County. This is on Strickland, unofficially her third. So Stewart comes on for Strickland, and Oak Ridge has a 29-9 lead over Campbell, with Sailor Hutchison stepping to the blue stripe for 1. She makes it a bonus at the collectibles and more free throw stripe. 29-9, Oak Ridge, 2:37 to play until halftime. Hutch, left hands the shot, back iron miss, rebound Oak Ridge. It's Boone with the board. Clears to Green, front court, Oak Ridge. Stewart down the left side, forces up a shot, no good with the left hand. Rebounded by Kitts for Campbell. Kitts comes out of the pack. In traffic, near side, Lester thought about a 3. Lester for Campbell County will drive the near block, throws it to a trailer. This is Hutchison, right corner for 3. In there! Hutchison with 5. The Dr. Joe Browning 20-23. Everybody saw that one, 29-12. Driving Oak Ridge the other way, no good. Rebound by Stanfield for Campbell. In traffic, Lady Cougars, back-to-back 3s. Front court, the pass comes to Davis on the far side. Cross court to Hutchison. Near side, Lester for a 3. Almost banked in. Here's Oak Ridge with a rebound. Boone takes it, almost a steal by Lester. Had it for a heartbeat, couldn't hang on to it. Front court, Oak Ridge. Basket to our left, ahead 29-12. 1:45 to play until halftime. Campbell County with 6 straight points off 3s. Davis and then Hutchison. 2-3 zone, Campbell. Pass comes near wing, Cleveland to the near corner to Boone. Trapped there by Campbell. And a jump basketball, but no call. And now a jump ball is called. Possession arrow, Campbell. Turnover, Oak Ridge. So Campbell has the ball on the forced turnover on the jump basketball. 29-12. Lady Cougars would like to make some more hay here during the late going of this first half, down by 17. Oak Ridge's largest lead was 20, 29-9 just a moment ago. Lester, front court pass to Pemberton. Pemberton, down low pass attempt. It's stolen away, tipped away. It's saved by Hutchison for Campbell. Hutchison to the deep near side. Davis tries a tray. Davis rattles in, rattles out. Here comes Oak Ridge with the rebound. Front court, Oak Ridge. Basket to our left. Stewart will work to the baseline. She's trapped there, jumping in there, and a jump ball is called. And this possession error favors Oak Ridge. So Campbell's Kitts was in there to tie up Stewart, and Green will toss it in play as we face the basket to our left on the right side of the glass in a 17-point game. In it comes to Stewart, crossover move, forces up a shot, and a hold is called on Campbell. Thought that was going to be player control. This is against Hutchison. Change that Kitts. Kitts commits her second foul. At the line is Stewart. She wipes that left sneaker. Ziana Stewart, 5'7" sophomore. Ready to take her 2 free throws. 29-12 Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. Stewart at the stripe. Shot. Won't go. So Stewart has only 4 points tonight. She had 24 in the first meeting with Campbell. Oak Ridge playing without Jenna Johnson, who started and played in that first game. She's out for the season with a knee injury. Back to the line, Stewart with 4 points, gunning for 5, can't do it. Misses away, Campbell has it. 29-12, we're under a minute. First half. Kitts in front court, hands it off to Hutchison. Oak Ridge stays man-to-man. 50 seconds. Hutchison between the circles, throws it far side, Pemberton. Looks, will throw it on a bounce pass to Davis. Will drive, will shoot, has it blocked, rebounded away, or taken away by Boone for Oak Ridge. Here's Stewart in front court. Stewart, dogged by Hutchison, has it taken away by Hutchison. Stewart's hair came around in her face, not sure how well her vision was there. Front court, Hutchison. Basket to our right. Works and hands it off to Kitts. Kitts for Campbell County. Gets bumped down. As Stewart hits the deck, and the foul may be on Stewart. 2 defenders were there. It is Stewart's foul, her second unofficially. And Campbell in the single bonus, Oak Ridge in the double bonus. Strickland comes on for Oak Ridge. And coming out will be Boone. So a quicker lineup now this time for Coach Paige Taylor. At the collectibles more free throw stripe, it's Carly Kitts there for 1 plus 1. Kitts for Campbell at the free stripe to our right. Toss, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. No bonus there. So Campbell County, Kitts at the score. A blocking foul is called on Lester. So Lester for Campbell with 2 fouls unofficially. And now Stanfield comes on for Lester. They're not ready for Stanfield just yet. At the free stripe down to our left for 2 free throws. And the double bonus, it is Ziana Stewart, 5'7" sophomore. Number 5 in the Cardinal in gray and white. The basket to our left. Flexes the knees, launches the shots, good. Stewart makes her first free throw after missing the first 2. Boone comes on for Porter. And now for Oak Ridge. Trying to come on is Hickman. She'll have to wait until the next whistle for Campbell County. 12 points, Oak Ridge 30. Free throw good by Stewart. Stewart has 6. And now 31-12 is the score in favor of Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge does bring on Hickman, joining Boone and Green, Strickland, and Porter. Change that Cleveland. Front court pass comes to Lester. Deep near corner 3 by Kitts, no good. Out to the inline, last touch by Campbell. Change that Oak Ridge. Campbell's basketball. Campbell's combination is Pemberton, the inbounder, left side of the glass. Basket to our right, along with Davis, Hutchison, Kitts, and Lester. Bounce pass comes into Kitts, puts up a shot, no good. Would have counted had it gone. She gets pushed and will have 2 free throws as a result. So for Oak Ridge, this foul is tagged on Bella Boone, her first. So for Campbell, Carly Kitts yet to score tonight. 0 for 1 at the collectibles more free throw stripe. Has 2 tosses here in a 19-point game. 8.7 seconds, second quarter. Kitts, toss, good. Kitts has her first point. And now Campbell rings on Stanfield and Rutherford, giving Pemberton and Lester time out here to avoid perhaps getting a foul down the last 8.7 seconds. Kitts for Campbell, down by 18. The free throw to our right. Collectibles a more toss. Good. So Kitts has 2. Campbell has 14. It's 31-14 in favor of Oak Ridge. Last second shot here for Oak Ridge. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Up top, long shot by Strickland. No good. Rebound Stanfield for Campbell. And that's it. We're at halftime. 31-14. As we will have special ceremonies at halftime of both games. And then, of course, for Campbell County here at halftime. Then between the games, halftime of the boys' game, special events. And here for Campbell County here at halftime, it is the Little Cats cheerleading team. Halftime of the Lady Cougars game. As we see them lining up down to our right here. No mistake with that pink. What a lovely bunch here in John Brown Gym. And there may be probably the better part of 30 young ladies down to, well, maybe more. Here come more out of the locker room down to our right. So quite a host of young ladies here. The Cats and Little Cats cheerleading at halftime of the Lady Cougars game. 31, change that 31 to 14. It is Oak Ridge ahead of the Lady Wildcats of the Lady Cougars of Campbell County. Still taking a little time getting it set here as this group is ready to entertain. In this first game, Campbell County led by 5 from Sailor Hutchison, 4 from Lacey Pemberton, 3 from Reagan Davis, 2 from Carly Kitts. Foul troubles for Emma Brandenburg with 3 unofficially. Oak Ridge in the game led by Demetria Strickland with 16, 6 from Ziana Stewart, and then 3 from Green, 2 from Boone and Porter, and Cleveland for Oak Ridge with a 31-14 lead here at halftime. At the first meeting at Oak Ridge led 26-15, a far difference here. 11 that night and here 17. Oak Ridge is led by as many as 20. That came at 29-9. And of course, Campbell County scored a bucket right before the end of the first quarter to make it 15-6. Campbell led 4-3, then Oak Ridge scored the next 12 points to lead 15-4 at the end of the first quarter, 15-6. And here in the second quarter, Oak Ridge puts up 16 points, and Campbell County puts up 8. And that's leaving us here at halftime 31-14 in favor of Oak Ridge. As the Cats, mainly the Little Cats, here they go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Little Cats, what a halftime performance here. My goodness, what effort has gone into this performance. The Little Cats, outstanding tonight. Ladies, it is halftime. Oak Ridge 31, Campbell 14. In just a moment, we'll start the second half of this game here on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
I'm Tracy Libertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thank you, Tracy. This stunning 4-bed, 2.5-bath brick home sits on 94.9 beautiful acres, located at 262 Hiwassee View Drive in Jacksboro. Sitting in complete privacy, the land is rolling with clear areas, lots of trees, and ATV trails throughout. The home offers an oversized 2-car attached garage, a built-in gun safe, 3 porches, and great views. The kitchen has solid surface countertops, oak cabinets, and stainless steel appliances. It has a large living room and a den that offers lots of natural light. There's an oversized garage/workshop with concrete floors and tall ceilings. In addition, there are 2 more storage/carport areas for farm equipment or vehicles. The wildlife is abundant, and it's in a lake community with lake access just a few minutes away. This home is currently priced at $850,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Libertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
At United Cumberland Bank, our #1 focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust. Neighbors you know. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
As we're set to start the second half of action, Campbell's basketball starting for Campbell. Hutchison, the inbounder. Lester Kitts Brandenburg with 3 fouls along with Pemberton. Oak Ridge counters with Porter, Green, Cleveland, Strickland, and Stewart. I don't see her. Yes, there she is. For Campbell County. Oak Ridge with 7 players, 6 getting into the scoring column. Lady Cougars, actually Oak Ridge with a roster of 7. Lady Cougars had 7. Lady Cougars play in 4 get into the scoring column. As Campbell will have the ball at the left end of the floor for this second half, down 31-14. As they're waiting for the crowd to exit down to our left. We had quite a crowd here for the Little Cats. And again, what a performance here on John Brown Court. And now Bella Lesher will toss it in play for Campbell. To backcourt it comes to Hutchison. Oak Ridge led by 20, 29-9. Here's 31-14 to start the second half. Oak Ridge man-to-man. Kids far wing. Basket to our left. Ball tipped away. Last touched by Strickland as it goes out near the popcorn machine. And Strickland comes back in as our referee, Jack Price, will hand it to Pemberton. Umpires, Ken Garner, Jacob Jackson. It's been the Jackson family week this week. Push is called on Oak Ridge. This is on Porter. John Jackson, Jacob's brother, officiated the Tuesday game. And now Campbell will have the basketball far side, left into the floor in front of the Cougar bench. As it's into Kitts, throws it in, tried to throw it into Brandenburg on the far block, and the ball was tipped out of play at the inline. So it will stay with Campbell. Pemberton will toss it in play. Inline, right side of the glass. Basket to our left, and it comes to Brandenburg. Brandenburg will work her way to the bucket. Stops, puts it up, got it. Berg's first points. Campbell needed that, 31-16. Front court, Oak Ridge. Strickland left hands the pass. Change that to Stewart to Strickland. The far corner to Cleveland. Now to Strickland. Strickland dances back out, throws across court. Campbell in a 2-3 zone. Falling down, Cleveland May have been tripped, no call. She's slow to get up. Here's Lester for Campbell. Front court pass to Hutchison. Hutchison down the left side of the lane. Will drive all the way through. Shoots the score. Layup. Good. Hutch with 7. That's a take it to the bank, Hearthside Bank big play, and Cleveland struggling. She's going to stay in. Nope, they're just going to call a timeout here. Let her get some attention from the Oak Ridge training staff as Boone will come on in place of Cleveland. 5'7" sophomore with 2 points is walking gingerly to the Oak Ridge bench across the way to our right. Oak Ridge 31, Campbell 18. This is the closest it's been since it was 18-6. 12 points here. We're the difference of 13. Oak Ridge basketball. You got the score in the second half. Campbell with back-to-back buckets by Hutchison for Campbell and Brandenburg. Deep far corner. Oak Ridge basket to our right. Hook pass way out high near the Strickland. Right corner jumper, no good. Long miss. Rebound Pemberton for Campbell County. Clears to Hutchison in a hurry across the stripe. Hutchison near side. Lester. Lester rifles it down low to Brandenburg. Funded by Boone. Tipped away. Saved by Brandenburg. Will take Boone to the lane. Throws it on top. Here's Pemberton. Kicks it far wing. Kitts. Kitts on top. Hutchison thought about a three. Drives the left side of the lane. Lays it up. It's to no good. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Brandenburg had a fingertip on it. And here comes Strickland. Change that Porter. Foul from behind by Hutchison as Campbell trying to get the steal. And Hutch picks up unofficially her first foul. Hutchison leads all scorers for Campbell with 7. Tops in the game is Strickland with 16. As we face the basket to our right, Strickland will toss it in play. Near side of the glass into Boone. Turns, shoots, misses. Rebound Lester for Campbell. Lester will one-hand the pass up the far side to Hutchison, who has trouble with it. She's straddling the stripe. Will bounce it off Oak Ridge out of play. Alert play by Sailor Hutchison to throw it off Strickland, as she just had not any opportunity at all there. Lester tosses it in play to Hutchison. Hutch in front court. Kitts on the far wing. Posting high is Pemberton. Posting low, Brandenburg far side of the block. Basket to our left. Here's Lester on the left wing. Ball to Brandenburg. Ricochets off her hand. Solo by Oak Ridge. Strickland for Oak Ridge will drive. Will throw it across the lane to Stewart. Stewart nearly double dribble. They caught it. It was a late whistle, but the correct call. Oak Ridge oh so quick. And now Rutherford comes on for Campbell as Lester takes a breather. Rutherford, Brandenburg, Kitts, Pemberton, and Hutchison nearly travel in the backcourt. Throws it to Rutherford. Oak Ridge pressing. And now Oak Ridge cannot. Oak Ridge takes it away. Here is Strickland driving through. Shot short, no good. Rebound jump basketball. It's Oak Ridge's possession. Well, a foul is called. And this may be on Brandenburg. Change that. I think that's on Kitts. Oak Ridge, as Rutherford tried to throw it off a Lady Wildcat, and they stole it instead of it going out of play. Jumper far corner, no good. Oak Ridge, ball knocked out of play. Last touch, Oak Ridge. Campbell's basketball, 31-18. Campbell down by 13. Campbell 4 points in the second half. Oak Ridge none through the first 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Hutchison front court, running pass to Kitts. Kitts gets blindsided, stolen away by Oak Ridge. This is Porter racing to front court down the near side to Strickland. Right wing for three. Strickland got it. Strickland with 19, including 3 threes. Oak Ridge now has a 16-point advantage. Timeout Campbell. 34-18. Campbell County calls a 30-second timeout. 34-18. Campbell and Oak Ridge play in the nightcap as the Cougars coming in trying to snap a 7-game losing streak. Oak Ridge has won 6 straight. That was a tight game through 2 quarters in January as Oak Ridge led at the half. Let's see, 24-13. And then Oak Ridge broke the game open in the second half. Oak Ridge led by 2 at the end of the first quarter. Campbell County led 10-5 early in that game. Devin Jones is back in action tonight for Campbell County after turning his left ankle on Friday at Fountain City in the Central game, late in the game. Campbell's basketball, baseline down to our right. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. Campbell has Pemberton to toss it in play to Hutchison, Rutherford, Kitts, and Brandenburg, the 5 for Campbell. Oak Ridge with Boone in for Cleveland. Steal by Oak Ridge again from behind. This is Porter. She's done that back-to-back. Porter near side, Strickland, right wing 3, good. So 2 steals, 2 buckets 22 for Strickland. 37-18, and a travel is called on Hutchison. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge ahead by 19, its largest lead 20. And now Campbell settles back into a 2-3 zone. Oak Ridge, Boone, deep far corner. Throws it on top to Strickland. Here is Green getting a touch. Bounces it back to Strickland. Posting low, Stewart on the near side, deep near corner. This is Porter for a 3. It's good. Porter has 5. Oak Ridge has its largest advantage. 40-18. Plus 22. Front court Kitts driving, shooting, missing. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. This is Green in traffic. Clears to Porter up the far side to front court. Porter will run all the way to the bucket. Lays it up, blocked by Pemberton, and a hold is called on Lacey Pemberton for Campbell. Shooting violation for Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge and Campbell battling here tonight. The last district game of the regular season. Okay, now technical foul has been called against Campbell. This may be on Bella Lester. So Porter was at the free throw line anyway. And she's back there for 4 free throws. First one's good. So Porter has 6. Oak Ridge up by 23, now 24. Second free throw good. Porter with 7, and Oak Ridge will have the ball. This could be a 7-point play if they make a 3 on the inbounds. The basket to our right. Third free throw is no good. So Porter with the miss, and now her 4th free throw. Oak Ridge ahead by 24, 42-18. Again for Oak Ridge, shot good. Porter with 8. She's 5 of 6 at the line. Oak Ridge ahead by 25. The midcourt line in front of us. It is Oak Ridge to work it in play. That's Green. To toss it in to Strickland. Pass goes far side to Porter. Off the dribble pass to Green. Near side on the wing to Strickland. Posting high, Boone. Now here's Porter, far side. Porter on the wing. Basket to our right. Ball is loose, and a jump basketball is called Oak Ridge's possession. 43-18, Oak Ridge by 25. Campbell led 4-3, and then Oak Ridge went on a tear from there. The pressure has been the difference tonight in this basketball game, as it generally is anytime anybody plays Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge turns up the heat with the full court press, and that generally does it for them. The free throw line, Stewart, ball gets knocked loose, and now a jump ball. Rutherford is there to tie it up with Green, and now it's Campbell's basketball. 3:53 third quarter, Oak Ridge 43, Campbell 18. Campbell's 5, Pemberton the inbounder down to our right and back court, along with Hutchison, Lester, Rutherford, and Brandenburg. Oak Ridge has Strickland and Porter in the game. Cleveland is out with an injury, along with Stewart and Boone in this basketball game for Oak Ridge. Jumper, Pemberton, no good. Rebound, Brandenburg, yes! Brandenburg answers on the right side of the bucket. She has 4. It's 43-20. 3:34 to play in the basket in the third quarter. Cougars and Wildcats next here in the nightcap. Here's Porter, zigzagging through, lost it. Stolen by Pemberton for Campbell County. Pemberton across the midcourt line down the right side. Will drive all the way to the bucket. Running shot. Good. She's fouled. Pemberton for Campbell with 6. A take to the bank. Big play by Campbell County from Hearthside Bank. And this foul is tagged on Cannon Green, unofficially her first. This sends Pemberton to the line for Campbell County with a chance to 3-point play the old-fashioned way at the collectibles and more free throw stripe. 21-point game. Free throw good by Pemberton. Pemberton was 7, who did not play in the first meeting with Oak Ridge because she was still recovering from her injury in December. Front court, basket to our right, Oak Ridge. Campbell has gone 2-3 zone all night. Porter working on Hutchison. Left hands the pass to Green in the lane. Stewart. Crossover removed as she traveled a block on Campbell. This against the Lady Cougars may be on Emma Brandenburg, and she's heading to the bench. That is likely number 5. So Brandenburg for Campbell is finished. She picked up 2 fouls unofficially in the first minute Stanfield checks in for her, Brandenburg. Brandenburg finishes with 4 points. Here's Green. Fakes. Throws it near side. A three. Strickland. Long miss. Rebound Oak Ridge. Boone back up. It won't go. And here's Stewart bobbling it around. It's saved by Hutchison for Campbell. To Lester. Campbell. 2-on-2 break. Lester on the other side of the lane. Driving, shooting, scoring. Lester with her first two. Campbell to within 18. 43-25. Here's a steal almost by Lester. And a bump and a foul is called on Lester. That unofficially is 4 on Lester. It's called a push. So change that. That is 3 on Lester. And now timeouts requested. A pause for us. Third quarter. John Brown Gym. 2:34 to play. Oak Ridge 43, Campbell 25 on the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a fall at my supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all of mine supply.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
Oak Ridge 43, Campbell 25. It's Oak Ridge possession. Special thanks to Jamie Arnold for allowing Troy Arnold to help us on camera tonight. Thank you so much, Miss Jamie. Harrison and Laney, their youngsters, here tonight as well at Brown Gym. Oak Ridge front court basket to our right. Davis is in the game for Campbell, along with Hutchison. Pemberton, jumper by Oak Ridge. Back iron, no good. Rebound Campbell, and a push is called. This is a shooting violation. So a push is called on Pemberton, her second. So Campbell has Stanfield and Davis, Pemberton, Lester, and Hutchison in the game for the 5. Vandenberg is fouled out. Kitts is ready to re-enter. 2:20 third quarter. At the free stripe, basket to our right is Cannon Green. Green right hands the first of two up. It is going to hit the back of the iron, go high, and then fall back through the webbing, and she has 4. Kitts in for Hutchison for Campbell County. Joining Stanfield, Pemberton, Lester, and Davis. Well, maybe there wasn't 5 on Brandenburg, as Brandenburg's back at the scorer's table. Second free throw is good by Green. She has 5. The officials' backs are to us when they make the call to the scorer's table across the way, so we don't always catch the correct foul. And the new scoreboards that came in were supposed to have the fouls on the board. When they arrived, we discovered they did not. So a little disadvantage there. It's spoiled by those scoreboards sometimes. Front court Campbell, 45-25. Oak Ridge with the ball. Now a push is called, or a hold is called on Stewart. Campbell needed that call made back in the first half. Stewart has 3 unofficially. Stanfield will toss it in play as Hutchison will come on for Stanfield and will toss it in from the far side between the Cougar bench and the scorer's table. Basket to our left, then it comes to Lester. Lester, ball high above her head in the far corner near the midcourt line. Count is on. Lester. Okay, not sure where that came from. Lester held the ball, the count went on. Then she put the ball on the floor, which should start the count again. Apparently not. Coach Jason Kitts not too happy about that. So the technical foul had to be on Kitts now that he has stayed seated. I said that it was on Lester, who was at the scorer's table when that technical foul was called just a moment ago. So it's on the coach. My apologies, Bella. Well, Bella just said something to the officials there at the sideline is what prompted that, but it was not. It was Coach Kitts. Front court basket to our right. Oak Ridge ahead by 20, 45-25. 95 seconds, third quarter. Between the circles, it's Porter. 2-3 zone, Campbell. Boone posting high, setting a pick for Strickland. Change that Porter. Now the pass comes to Strickland. Down the near side. Bumped by Lester. And now Strickland continues to the baseline. Throws it back to Stewart. Quickly far corner. This is Strickland for a three. Got it. Strickland has 25, including 4, 5 threes. 48-25. Oak Ridge matching, well, close to its largest lead, which was 25. It's 48-25. Lester in front court. Goes to deep far corner. Kitts for Campbell. Throws it to Davis as it came behind her. Stolen by Strickland. 2-on-2 break. Now 3-on-2-on-3. Driving is Oak Ridge, and that's Strickland sliding all the way to the wall. She is up and okay. And now the foul is tagged on Campbell County's Reagan Davis, her first. 48-25. At the free throw line is Demetria Strickland, 4 for 4 at the line. She has 25 points. And she is a junior for Oak Ridge at 5'3". First of two. This one is going to bobble around and fall on in. What a shooter's touch for Strickland. 51.5 seconds to play. Third quarter, 49-25. Oak Ridge won the first meeting over Campbell County 56-40. This second toss rattles off. Lester with the rebound for Campbell County. Front court, Lester throws it deep far side. Kitts makes a move. On top, the pass comes to Hutchison. Down the left side of the lane, driving, shooting, missing. Gets her own miss. Needs help. Here's Brandenburg. Yes, from the right side. Brandenburg with 6. 49-27. Campbell County down by 22. Front court. This is Green for a three. Left wing. Back iron away, and Campbell comes away with the rebound. No, Oak Ridge does. That's Stewart. Stewart throws it up. Foul there. No call. Put back by Boone. Good. Boone has 4. Oak Ridge ahead 51-27. 12 seconds. Plenty of time for a last second shot here. Steal by Oak Ridge. So plenty of time for Oak Ridge for a last second shot. 7 seconds. Driving through a Stewart. Shot's good, and she's fouled. So and 1 for Stewart. Count the bucket. The foul tagged on Campbell County's Bella Lester. Unofficially, that is 4 on Lester. And to the free stripe for Oak Ridge, it is Gianna Stewart, who has 8 tonight after scoring 24 in the first meeting. Only a sophomore at 5'7". Toss, good. So change that 11 on the three-point play the old-fashioned way for Stewart. 54-27. Oak Ridge largest lead. Shot not away for Campbell, and we play 3. It's Oak Ridge 54, Campbell County 27. After 3, you're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Lowell's Tire Shop Sports Network.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Oak Ridge 54, Campbell 27. Oak Ridge scored 24 points in the third quarter. It took a while for Oak Ridge to start scoring. Campbell scored the first 4 points of that quarter to make it a 15-point game. And then Oak Ridge took over from there, outscoring Campbell 24-13 in the third quarter, leaving us with a score here of 54-27. Oak Ridge's largest lead. Oak Ridge won the JV girls game 45-35. Aaliyah Woodson led the way for Campbell with a dozen. 10 from Reagan Davis, 8 from Reagan Stanfield, 4 from Leah Kingsley, and 3 from Abby Paul in the Lady Cougars JV game. The basket to our right is where Oak Ridge operates. Starting this fourth quarter, Campbell has gone to a man-to-man. Here is Porter. Oak Ridge appearing to maybe run some clock. Davis and Rutherford, change out Rutherford and Hutchison there for Campbell. The foul on Rutherford. That is her second. For Campbell, Pemberton, Kitts, along with Brandenburg. Change that along with Lester and Hutchison and Rutherford, the 5. At the free throw line is Porter, along with Green, Strickland, Stewart, and Boone. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Pemberton for Campbell. Rare miss by Oak Ridge. Porter's missed her last 2 after making her first 5. Front court, Kitts for Campbell, driving, shooting, right side, shot, good. Kitts for Campbell with 4, her first field goal. 7:29 to play in the ball game. 54-29 Oak Ridge with the lead in the ball. Here is Porter driving through, throwing it to the deep far corner to Stewart. Stewart on top to Green. Green. Now Stewart. Left wing for a three. Stewart's shot is good. Stewart has 14 unofficially. Her first three. 57-29. Oak Ridge by 28. It's Sargent's lead now. Under 7 minutes to play now. Pemberton in the lane for Campbell. Puts up a shot. Foul by Stewart. Shooting violation for Pemberton. So for Stewart, that is her fourth unofficially. 57-29 to the Collectibles and More free throw line. Here goes Lacey Pemberton. Pemberton, a 5'7", 5'10" sophomore, short-armed it. So Pemberton with 7 points. She and Hutchison lead the way for Campbell. Tops in the game 26 from Demetria Strickland. 57-29. Pemberton will try to make it 30. Shot, got it. At the Collectibles and More free line. That is 8 for Pemberton. And now timeout is requested. So a full timeout and a pause for us. 6:51 to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge 57, Campbell 30. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office.
Oak Ridge has won 12 straight, starting early in the season with 3 wins, 8 losses. And this team has improved and certainly come on, as it is on the verge of sweeping through the district schedule. Tonight is the last district game of the regular season for Campbell and Oak Ridge. This game was scheduled for February 3rd, and then with the postponement of the Scott game, Oak Ridge graciously allowed Campbell to move this game to Thursday, the 2nd of February. And Campbell plays at Huntsville tomorrow night with Scott. The Cougars, not the Lady Cougars, but the Cougars will have 9 games in 18 days by the time we get to the end of the regular season. Ball goes out of play. It's Campbell's basketball, Oak Ridge's basketball. Last touch by Campbell, far sideline. The Lady Cougars, 7 games in 17 days. I changed that, 8 games in 17 days. The Cougars, 9 games in 18 days. Here's Oak Ridge in front court. A lot of games, a few days. Here's a bump by Lester. That's her 5th. Brandenburg for Campbell will come back in the game, as Lester for Campbell finishes with 2 after a 15-point night on Tuesday, in the game in which she fouled out there as well. At the free throw line is Porter for Oak Ridge. Change that, that's Stewart. Stewart, Porter, and Strickland all have ponytails that come way down beyond the numbers on the backs of the jerseys. Stewart back at the line, 57-30. Stewart with 14 points. Stays. Rebound Oak Ridge on the miss. Front court basket to our right, Oak Ridge, 57. Campbell, 30. 6.5 to play. Posting low near side Boone in the lane. Green nearly traveled. Extra steps. They caught it. So it turns back to Campbell. Possession era favors Campbell. And Cody Parker, the coach at Jacksboro, football and basketball, has stepped away from the basketball duties. And we say thanks, Coach, for all your work over these years, working with the Jacksboro basketball team. Cody Parker will continue to coach the Jacksboro Eagle football team. Great career, Cody Parker. A lot of contribution there. Inside pass, Kitts lays it up. It's going to trickle away, no good. Gets her own miss. Will get help from Rutherford. Now to right side of the lane to Pemberton. Driving through, shots no good. And Pemberton will go to the line to shoot 2. Shooting violation. This foul is tagged against Boone. That's Boone's 2nd unofficially, 57-30. The La Follette Owls, speaking of the Jacksboro Eagles, La Follette Owls will be honored next week here. We'll let you know when. Free throw missed by Pemberton at the Collectibles and More free throw line. Cialis finished their season last night 18-6, losing to the Sentinels of Chattanooga Prep School deep into the sectionals. Second free throw by Pemberton, rims out, rebound by Boone. So 2 misses for Pemberton at the Collectibles Moore free throw line. Here's Stewart driving through the other way, lays it up, good. Stewart has 16. She and Strickland have 42 points. Put back here on the other end by Oak Ridge on the steal. This is Porter who has 10. 61-30, Oak Ridge with its largest lead. Front court miss, shot put back by Brandenburg, back up, good. Brandenburg with a putback has 8. Oak Ridge largest lead 31, it's now down to 29. 61-29, 5:14 to play. Here's Porter throwing it to Boone in the lane. Now travel is called. I thought if not the travel, maybe 3 seconds. As Campbell brings Reagan Davis, who had a big 3 earlier in the game. Davis comes on. Rutherford comes out. As for Campbell, Hutchison to bring it across the time stripe. As Hutch nearly traveled, throws it near side. Oak Ridge man-to-man to Davis. Davis, hook pass inside to Kitts, goes out of play, last touch Campbell. It's Oak Ridge basketball. 4:51 to play. Green will toss it in play with Hutch in backcourt. Some moderate pressure. Oak Ridge in front court. Here's Porter between the circles. Porter for Oak Ridge, picked up by Davis in the man-to-man. Porter, a little bump. Change that. That's a push-off on Porter. So Porter with the push-off. Her 3rd foul unofficially. And now Stanfield comes on for Campbell in place of Kitts. Stanfield, Brandenburg, Davis, the inbounder, Pemberton down to our right, and Hutchison for the Campbell Cougars, trailing 61-32, 4:35 to play in the 4th quarter. Immediately following this basketball game, we'll have the presentation of the All-State Awards to Devin Jones and Landon Hensley. Jumper Stanfield no good. Rebound Boone for Oak Ridge. 61-32. Landon Hensley, the Cougar quarterback, and then Devin Jones, the Campbell wideout, made the All-State Tennessee Football Coaches Association All-State team. What an honor for those 2 young men. What a season by those 2 young men. Here's Stewart for Oak Ridge. Free throw line to Green. Jumper right side. Got it. Green has 7. She's been quiet tonight. 63-32. Oak Ridge back to its largest lead now at 31. 3:50 to play in this basketball game. Almost a travel by Davis. Those at far side in the corner to Hutchison. Hooks the pass into Brandenburg. Tipped out of play by Boone. It will stay with Campbell. As we face the basket to our left on the right side, Pemberton will toss it in play. Pemberton for Campbell on the night with 8 points. Looks, high to Brandenburg. Has it tipped away, stolen by Stewart. Stewart ahead, front court. Strickland loses control, gets it back on the near side. Dogged by Hutchison, works the baseline, and now goes out of play. Last touch by Oak Ridge. As Strickland ran out of room down to our right, touched the blue stripe, and it turns back to Campbell. 63-32. Aaliyah Woodson, who had a nice game in the JV Cougars game. Lady Cougars lost 45-35. Woodson with a dozen in that game will re-enter here for Campbell, now the varsity game. Her first action here in this contest. Here's Pemberton needing help. Back to the bucket. Throws down low to Hutchison. It's stolen by Oak Ridge. 3:16 and counting. 63-32. Stewart for Oak Ridge driving. Blocked away by Brandenburg. And a foul is called. Thought Brandenburg just knocked it away. They're going to call the foul on Brandenburg. And for Brandenburg, this may be her 5th. Campbell County has Rutherford and Woodson coming on. And now that is 5 on Brandenburg. So Campbell sends out Brandenburg and Hutchison. The combination Woodson and Davis, Stanfield, Rutherford and Pemberton. 2 shots at the free stripe. Oak Ridge in the double bonus. This is Stewart. First of 2 is good. Stewart has 17. As she had 6 in the first half. Had 24 in the first game. Her mother, Kiki, is the all-time leading scorer in Oak Ridge girls high school basketball history. Second free throw good by Stewart. 18 for her. 65-32. Oak Ridge with its largest lead over Campbell County of 33. Basket to our left is where Campbell operates. 3:08 and counting. This is Rutherford between the circles. Almost traveled, needs help. It's going to be Davis on the far side. In it comes to Pemberton, driving, shooting, scoring. Pemberton with 10 for Campbell. First Lady Cougar in double digits. 65-34. Basket to our right. With the ball, Strickland for Oak Ridge. Campbell's called back to the zone. 2-3. Inside pass to Hickman, and it goes free on the floor. Should be a jump basketball, and there it is. Campbell's possession. So every Oak Ridge Lady Wildcat has seen action. Strickland, Stewart, Hickman, Cleveland, Porter, Green, and Boone. 7. Doesn't take much to get 7 in the game when you have that few. Campbell still has Abby Paul yet to see action tonight. And the game is not quite finished. 2:28 to go, 65-34, Oak Ridge. Woodson, left wing, near wing. Basket to our left, one dribble, that's it. Has the ball smacked away. Saves it, throws it back in to Rutherford. Rutherford for Campbell. Spins on the far block, and then Green is there to tie her up, and the ball goes back to Oak Ridge. So a turnover at each end, and Campbell sees Oak Ridge to work it and play down to our left baseline back court. Oak Ridge led 15-6 after 1, 31-14 at halftime, 54-27 after 3, and here the difference is 29. Oak Ridge's largest lead, 33, coming at 65-32. 2-3 zone Campbell. Tipped by Davis on the near side, trying to get the pass to Porter. Davis up top in that 2-3 zone, along with Rutherford. In the middle of Stanfield. To her left is Woodson. To her right is Pemberton. Pass comes in play. This is Strickland. Oak Ridge running some clock. We're under 2 minutes. Porter off the dribble pass to Green. Green to Strickland. Oak Ridge just patient here to run clock. As Oak Ridge going to go to 10-0 in the district. And then chalk up its 13th win in a row, which would be 16. So Oak Ridge has will have won 13 straight when we finish this one up. 90 seconds. Boone near side, Green. Oak Ridge just, again, continuing to run clock as Rutherford chasing a couple of Lady Wildcats. Now Strickland. 1:17 to play. Now Davis steps up. 70 seconds left in this basketball game. And this has been a long game tonight. Usually a game of this difference would be a little bit more quickly played. 59 seconds. 65-34. Here's Porter in the lane. Porter goes it deep far corner to Green. Basket to our right is where Oak Ridge is operating. Handoff goes to Hickman. Hickman needs some help. And it's Porter. 40 seconds. Oak Ridge 65. Campbell County 34. Lady Cougars play tomorrow at Huntsville against the Scott Lady Highlanders, and Davis commits a foul. This will send Oak Ridge to the line to shoot 2. Strickland for 2. Lady Cougars lost on December 13th at home to Scott 37-34 in a game that Campbell had a lead late. It slipped away. Oak Ridge plays next on Monday at home with Alcoa. Free throw good by Strickland. Strickland with 27. Strickland with 5 threes tonight. And Oak Ridge now does bring on Abby Paul. So every Lady Cougar has gotten into the game. Second free throw good by Strickland. She has 28. 67-34. Campbell County with the basketball. 28 seconds to play. Immediately following this basketball game, we will see the ceremony of the All-State presentation to Cougar football players Landon Hensley and Devin Jones. Here's Porter in front court, 10 seconds for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge near side, front court. Porter to Green to Strickland, 3 seconds. Oak Ridge will not shoot a last-second shot, and Oak Ridge wins this one 67-34, our final, as Campbell County falls to 9-16, 3-7 in the district. Campbell County will likely be the 5th seed in the tournament, which begins on Valentine's night, February 14th at Powell. The Cougars will likely be the 6th seed in that tournament on February 15th in a 6 p.m. game. And now the presentation.
2022 All-State Cougar football players. First, number 8, wide receiver Devin Jones. Devin finished his senior season with 61 catches, 1,162 yards, and a school record 17 receiving touchdowns. His career stats include 123 catches, 1,868 yards, and 22 receiving touchdowns. He was selected as the 2022 Region 3 5A Wide Receiver of the Year. Devin was also selected to the Tennessee Football Coaches Association 5A All-State Team as a wide receiver. Congratulations, Devin. Next, number 10, quarterback Landon Hensley. Landon finished his sophomore season with 3,244 passing yards and tied a school record with 39 passing touchdowns. According to Max Preps, he led the state of Tennessee in passing yards per game. He twice tied a school record with 7 passing touchdowns in a game. He was selected as the 2022 Region 3 5A Newcomer of the Year. Landon was also selected to the Tennessee Football Coaches Association 5A All-State Football Team as a quarterback. Congratulations, QB1, and we look forward to your next 2 seasons. Let's give these players a big round of applause.
Devin Jones, Landon Hensley for the Campbell Cougars. Thank you, Patrick Peebley. As coaches Justin Price, Matt Price with the Cougars. Of course, Jones will play the basketball game next. And Landon Hensley, a sophomore for the Campbell Cougars. Outstanding seasons for those 2 young men. It is between the games. It's Oak Ridge winning over Campbell 67-34. In just a moment, we'll talk about the scoring in this first game. Next, Campbell and Oak Ridge on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
T-Cat is a Cat fan. T-Cat at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. T-Cat makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
It's Oak Ridge winning over Campbell in the girls' game 67-34 with Jim Freeman, head coach Jason Kitson. Coach, just a tough night here tonight, and that's been the case for the last 13 opponents for the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. They have gotten hot and stayed hot.
Yeah, they have, and, they can score. They don't run the offense, really. They just score off of your turnovers and your mistakes, and tonight they shot 10,000 free throws. Like I said, when you're hitting free throws, it's, scoring with no clock, clock stopped. You ain't going to win ball games like that, and they're a really good team. I said in the beginning, I know they started out rough, but they had a really tough schedule in the beginning. Paige does a great job, and they're a really good team, and until somebody proves it, nobody's going to beat them. I mean, they beat everybody, swept everybody the whole season. So hats to them. I think they end up being first, but that's a good program, man. And like I said, we got to be better, control what we can control.
As Campbell County falls tonight, the Lady Cougars led by Lacey Pemberton with 10. Didn't have Lacey in the game the first time you played Oak Ridge. I thought that would be a help tonight. Certainly it was.
It was, and the first time we played them, Jenna was there, which is probably one of their glue players. She was out tonight. I think she may be out with ACL injury actually, but
Jenna Johnson.
Great player. She's their glue, and now Zay has ended up being stewards, ended up changing into that role, and she's a leader. But like I said, having Lacey back, we kind of felt like, it changed a little bit with us, but glad to have her back playing. Last 2 games she's played well, and hopefully we can get that chemistry back by tournament time in a couple of weeks.
Well, you will play, it looks like right now, on Tuesday, February 14th.
Yep.
Coming in as the 5th seed. Any idea who you may play in that game?
I think it's going to be us in Central. I think they won the I think we're actually even, I think is what they said. They won the coin toss yesterday, so I think they're going to be the 4 seed.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's on Tuesday, February 14th.
Yep.
But you still have a lot of basketball in between the tournament, starting tomorrow in Huntsville. With Scott, a team that came back late and won over you here back in December, a little chance to get back and pick up a win there tomorrow night.
Yeah, and that's a really tough place to play too. They pack it out. It's a Friday night game, so we better be ready to play. And that's why I was telling the girls, every game we go into now, you're playing for something. Starting, next week after these next 3 games, next week it's 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
We can, we're even. Let's go out and win some ball games.
Well, let's talk about the health of your team. We're late in the season. Obviously, maybe a little bump or a bruise here or there for some of your players. How is the overall health of your team heading down this last stretch?
It would have been nice to have a couple of days off, really, more days off. But we're banged up a little bit. We are. Lacey's still not 100%. Kids is not 100%. Dez has been sick all week. You're not making excuses, but even in practices, we're trying to get them resting on legs. So hopefully, after tomorrow night, we'll get the long weekend and not come back till Tuesday, and hopefully we can get more players in next week and be ready to play for the following week.
Well, very good. Well, I asked the question. You weren't making excuses. I asked the question as I got started. But, yeah, because, again, at this point of the season, you want everybody in good shape, but that's not always the case, obviously, and that's the case here.
Yeah, I agree. And, not having Lacey those games when she stepped out, anytime that you have – it messes with your chemistry when somebody goes out, and when they come back, it messes with it even more because you've adjusted a little bit. And like I said, we're not 100%, but that's not why we got beat by 30. I mean, there's still things to work on, and we're still really young, and they are too. That's like I said, they got athletes that can score, and we just can't score sometimes. And like I said, the free throws difference tonight, obviously.
Well, Coach, we'll look forward to Friday. That's the good thing about basketball. You can always have another chance to make amends, and that'll be the case tomorrow night over in Huntsville.
Yeah, definitely. That is a 6:30 start, so we are starting later. So
thank you. I appreciate that. I think you told me that earlier in the week because they do tend to start at 6:30 in Scott County, and we will be on the broadcast just before 6:30 for the Campbell Cougars and the Scott Highlanders. Coach, we wish you well tomorrow night. We'll look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Coach Jason Kitts and his Lady Cougars losing a tough one tonight here to Oak Ridge. As the Cougars and Cats will play next, we'll set the stage for that game coming back here in just a moment on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show on the WLAF Full Tire Shop Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&O Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&O Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from one piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&O Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
It's Oak Ridge winning over Campbell by a final score of 67-34. Tops of the game tonight, Demetria Strickland with 28 points. Gianna Stewart with 18. She had 12 in the second half. And for Strickland, 12 for her in the second half as well. 10 from Ayana Porter, 7 from Cannon Green, 4 from Bella Boom. Lindsay Cleveland with 2 points. And then it is Kaylee Hickman playing and not scoring for Oak Ridge. Tops in the game for Campbell. Lacey Pemberton with 10. She is our Collectibles and More player of the game. We'll receive a delicious ribeye steak dinner from our friends at Legends Hometown Grill. John and Tommy McCullough, so kindly providing that for Miss Lacey. And the player of the game, which is Pemberton tonight. Legends Hometown Grill at the corner of South Cumberland Avenue and East Kentucky Avenue in the former Walker's Grocery location. So 10 from Lacey Pemberton, 7 from Sailor Hutchison, 8 from Emma Brandenburg. Aaliyah Woodson played, did not score. Reagan Stanfield played, did not score. Carly Kitts with 4. Destiny Rutherford and Abby Paul played, did not score. Reagan Davis with 3. Bella Lester with 2 for Campbell County. As the win improves Oak Ridge to 16-8, now 13 straight wins, 10-0 in the district, as Oak Ridge runs the table in District 3, winning its last 13, and 10 of those 13 in the district. For Campbell, the Lady Cougars are now 9-16, 3-7 in the district, and as Coach mentioned, it will be Campbell playing Central in the opening round of the district tournament. That will be Tuesday, February 14th. Campbell will be the 5 seed. Central will be the 4 seed. And we'll have the broadcast for you Tuesday, February 14th at Powell at 7:30. So the tournament being played, all the games at Powell this season. The Cougars, the 6th seed in the tournament, will play on Wednesday, February 15th at 6 p.m. at Powell. We'll have that coverage for you here as well. But still quite a bit of basketball to go between the district tournament starting the week of February the 13th. It's Oak Ridge winning over Campbell by a final of 67-34. We'll talk Cougar basketball here in just a moment as the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show rolls on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Good news for Cougar fans. Devin Jones suited up and will see action tonight after missing Tuesday's game with that turned left ankle that he suffered on Friday at Fountain City late in the Central game. Jones for Campbell, 6 feet, 165, the senior. Will be joined by David Atkins, the senior, 6'3", 155 in the backcourt. Up front, Adama Sanogo, 6'3", 196 senior. Number 11, Gavin Cox, a sophomore, 6'4", 215. And in the middle, it's John Long, senior, 6'3", 190. Long had 21 points on Tuesday. All came in the second half. Sanogo's 14 points came all in the second half on Tuesday. David Atkins had 13 that night, as it was Powell and Campbell playing on Tuesday in double overtime here on Brown Court. Here are the probable starters for Coach Aaron Green in his 13th season at Oak Ridge. Grayson Strader, 6'5", 190 senior. Brennan Scott, a junior, 6'1", 160. Raekwon Watson, a sophomore, 5'10", 160. Caden Brightheart, who had 23 points in the game with Campbell, will start tonight. He is a junior, stands 6 feet tall, 165. Caden Brightheart. And Cooper Williams will more than likely get the start. He's a sophomore, 6'5", 225. He scored 11 points in the win at Oak Ridge over Campbell. As the Cougars and the Oak Ridge Wildcats ready to play basketball here in just a moment on John Brown Court, as it is the Campbell County and WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the Big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years. Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's, 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
At United Cumberland Bank, our number one focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust. Neighbors you know. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
Oak Ridge has won 6 straight games. Campbell has lost 7 in a row. Campbell hosting Oak Ridge tonight with a mark of 8-13, 0-9 in the district. Oak Ridge 19-3 in the district, 8-1. Both teams, Campbell and Oak Ridge, lost district games to West by 2 points. So Oak Ridge will likely be the top seed in the district tournament. Campbell County will be the 6th seed.
Number 4, Grayson Strader. Number 10, Brennan Scott. Number 11, Raekwon Watson. Number 20, Caden Brightheart. And number 35, Cooper Williams. And now, your Cougars of Campbell County. Number 2, Devin Jones. Number 5, David Atkins. Number 11, Adama Sanogo. Number 12, Gavin Cox. And number 55, John Long.
Oak Ridge coached by Aaron Green. Campbell coached by Ernie Clausen. The officials tonight, our referee is Jack Price. The umpires, the veteran Ken Garner. Jacob Jackson is here. His brother John was here for the Powell game on Tuesday. Oak Ridge in scarlet tops and shorts with the gray numerals, some white trim. Campbell has white jerseys, white trunks, orange numerals, blue trim. Campbell County across the fronts of the jerseys. Garner steps in, tosses it up, controlled by Oak Ridge. Basket to our left. Oak Ridge won the first game 85-61. Campbell led early, could not sustain. A lot of turnovers in that game, 23 in fact. 23 points came off Campbell turnovers. Campbell man-to-man. On top, here is Scott to Watson. Inside Cooper, back out. On top, Watson, jumper, short, rebound Oak Ridge. Second chance opportunity. Here's Watson, left side three. The ball will go out of play on the near sideline. Team rebound, Campbell. So Campbell will come to bat. 7:32 to play. Oak Ridge providing full court pressure. Cox, the inline down to our left, tosses it into a moving John Long. Long will find Devin Jones. And Long will come onto front court and clear out for Jones to bring it across the timeline. Jones for Campbell. Back from that ankle injury. Suffered almost a week ago. Jones deep near side takes a return pass from Atkins, man-to-man for Oak Ridge. Hook pass near side, Long for a three, near corner. Long missed, rebound by Oak Ridge in front of Atkins. This is Watson in front court, change that Scott. Scott for Oak Ridge. Cooper Williams sets the pick on Long. Behind the back dribble, jumper left side of the key, Oak Ridge, in, out, no good. Tapped out by Jones, saved by Jones. Tipped it to himself, front court, Jones for Campbell. Thought about a three, will drive to the bucket, stops, forces the pass inside. Is going to be Adama Sanogo to come away with it, but it's a jump basketball. Possession error favors Campbell. We played a minute and 14 seconds, no score. So we face the basket to our right. David Atkins on the near side at 6'3" to toss it in against the 6'5", Cooper Williams. Bounce pass, left hand, inside comes to John Long. Back to the corner to Atkins for a three. Out, no good. Tap, nice! Cox! Left side, right hand. Gavin Cox with the touch. I take it to the back, hard side bank, big play. Jumper the other way, Oak Ridge off the glass, good. This is Scott with three, and Oak Ridge jumps on top, 3-2. So both teams with back-to-back buckets. Cox, left corner for a three. Back iron, no good, tapped out. Oak Ridge with the basketball, and resting with the ball is Sanogo there with Scott, and the possession arrow favors the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Oak Ridge with Strader, number 4, Scott, Watson, Bright Harp, and Williams. Campbell has Sanogo along with Jones, Cox, Atkins, and Long, man-to-man by both teams. Here's Strader down low in the near block with the basketball. Watson needs help to a trailer. Scott loses the ball. Jones goes after it, saves it to Long. Long for Campbell in front court, holds up, 1-on-3. Now will drive on through, fakes, shoots, scores! Oh, it came out. Went halfway down and crawled back over on this near side of the iron. This foul is tagged on Strader, as that's his first, our first foul of the game. John Long at the collectibles, a more free throw line for Campbell County. Had 8 in the first meeting with Oak Ridge. His team down 3-2. John Long, first of 2. This one's in the air, good backspin. Not good enough. It kicks off the back of the iron and away. So John Long in the gray and white sneakers steps back to the stripe, number 55. John Long, 2 dribbles, flexes the knees, lost the shot. Long, good. So John Long is in the scoring column, and we're even at 3. Front court, Oak Ridge. Basket to our left. Just underway. We played a couple of minutes. Here's Oak Ridge. This is Bright Harp driving through, forcing up a shot. Short-armed it, no good. Rebound by Strader for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge getting second opportunities. Almost a travel by Scott. Nearly left the floor. Scott off the dribble pass, far side. Pass comes to Watson, works the baseline. Watson back to Scott, around the horn to Strader, posting high Williams. Here is Strader driving through, pumping, shooting, scoring. Strader for Oak Ridge has his first 2. Oak Ridge bounces back into the lead. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. Cox to toss it in play. Then it comes to Long. As Oak Ridge ahead, 5-3. Both teams with leads. Campbell got the first points, the big Cox putback. Here's Jones at midcourt. The trap is there, needs some help. It comes to Atkins down the near side. Atkins drives through, and he's held. And that's the whistle, and that's the call. Oh, well, The referee, Jack Price, overrules Ken Garner. Garner was right at the play. Price is near midcourt. Price overrules Garner, and it's a jump basketball. Campbell's possession. And now Jones will toss it and play near side of the glass. Front court, basket to our right. Jones, high pass, anybody's ball. It goes out of play, last touched by Oak Ridge on the near sideline. The Oak Ridge pressure paying off. Coach Ernie Clausen to our left in the big blue long sleeve shirt with the orange CC. Across the way, Coach Aaron Green in all black with the scarlet OR on his shirt. 5-second count is on. Now Jones will work to the lane. Fake, shoots, scores! Jones slipped in under the defender, laid it up on the near side. Right side, left hand. Shot back the other way, missed. Last touch by Oak Ridge. Campbell's basketball. We're even at 5. Devin Jones and a hard side bank, take to the bank, big play. 4:38 to play. Cox at the end line down to our left, lofts it in against pressure to Long, and Long is held by Strader. So Strader commits unofficially his second foul. Possession error favors Oak Ridge, so Strader picks up his second foul at the 4:37 mark of the first quarter. Cox to toss and play down to our left at the Cougar Crazies in backcourt. Double hand pass to Jones, who will be picked up by Scott, and they change that Watson in the man-to-man. Jones in front court for Campbell. Posting high, long three for Jones. It's an air ball out of play at the end line. It's Oak Ridge basketball. Buzzer barks, and Oak Ridge will send out Strader, who has 4 fouls. Price Thomas, who had 3 in the first game, comes on for Oak Ridge. So it's a change that Price Davis in the game, along with Scott, Watson, Breitharp, and Williams. Campbell yet to sub. Adkins, Jones, Sonogo, Cox, Long. Campbell is a 2-3 zone. Here comes Breitharp through. Shots blocked. The foul is called. Jones is trying to talk to the official. Long trying to keep him away from referee Jack Price. That push on Jones is the first foul on Campbell. Devin Jones talking to referee Jack Price. Said, I had my hand up, and Price is telling him that you had a hand on him. At the free throw line, this is Caden Breitharp. He had 23 points in the first meeting. Junior, 6 feet, 165. The southpaw, jersey number 20. Toss, good. Breitharp has his first point, and Oak Ridge regains the lead at 6-5 over Campbell. Breitharp back to the stripe, left into the 4. Couple of dribbles, flexes the knees, lofts the shot, back iron missed. Rebound Campbell. Sonogo takes it for the Cougars. It's a 6-5 game, Oak Ridge. Almost to the midway point of the first quarter. Jones for Campbell. Near wing, hands it off to Atkins. Atkins has the ball deflected, and a hold is called on Watson. So Watson with his first. Team foul 3 on Oak Ridge. 6-5 Oak Ridge. Near side, front court, Cox will trigger for Campbell. He is going to look for Jones. Instead he goes to Long, fakes, lays it up. He's fouled. Long could not get that one to go. Shooting violation for Campbell County. So Oak Ridge commits its 4th foul. This one's tagged on Price Davis. First on Davis. John Long at the Collectibles and More free throw line is 1 for 2. The chance at 2 here at this end, the right end of the floor. Toss, John Long, swish. So number 55 has 2 points. Sonogo checks out. Will Lester, who had a monster game on Tuesday, checks in. Gavin Owens comes on for Campbell. And Gavin Cox gets a breather for the orange and blue. So John Long back to the line in a 6-6 game. Time remaining, 3:57, first quarter. John Long lost the shot. It is good. Long with 3 for the orange and blue. The Collectibles more free throw stripe, and Campbell seesaws back into the lead at 7-6. Here is Watson with the basketball. Left side of the free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound Williams. Powers it back up. Good. He's fouled. Maybe Atkins with the hole there. So the bucket by Williams counts. The foul on David Atkins is first. Team foul 2. So Williams has his first 2. Had 11 in the first game with Campbell. So Oak Ridge has Strader on the bench with 2 fouls. Those came in the first 3 minutes and 23 seconds of this basketball game. Williams shot good. So Cooper Williams has 3. And Owens will toss it and play baseline backcourt. Oak Ridge ahead 9-7. A 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Long for Campbell down the near sideline. With Breithart with him. Shuffles in near corner. Atkins, two-hand pass to Jones. Jones, right side of the key for three. Long miss. Here is Williams with the rebound for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge will bring it up against some pressure. Front court. This is Watson with the basketball down the left side of the lane. Watson will come back off the dribble pass far side to Breithart. Makes a move. Extra steps. Nope. I didn't see the official call. I thought he traveled with the basketball. Maybe he called a double dribble, but umpire Ken Garner was quick with the hands for these old eyes. 9-7. Campbell trailing with the basketball. 3:10 to play first quarter. Long sets a pick for Jones in backcourt, who brings it across the stripe on a dribble. Needs help, bouncing it way out high to Will Lester. Hands it off to Devin Jones. Jones trapped, needs help. It goes to Lester on the far side. Deep far corner, Owens for a three. It's a long miss. Atkins with the rebound. One bounce, fakes, puts it up. Bump, no call. Rebound by Owens to the free throw line. To Lester for Campbell. Lester in traffic. Triple team back to Atkins. Atkins for Campbell. Will drive, will force up a shot. And a jump basketball is called. Wow, turnover Campbell to Oak Ridge. And Will Lester will sign now on Tuesday with Union. The signing for Wednesday was postponed until Wednesday was postponed until today, and then they postponed it until next Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the Campbell Library. 9-7 Oak Ridge with the ball. Left wing, here's Scott. Will drive to the free throw line, tries a jumper off the back iron, rebound raked away by Long for Campbell, clears to Jones in a 9-7 game. Oak Ridge, 2-point lead. Jones front court for Campbell County. Both teams man-to-man. Campbell's shown a little zone. Bounce pass to Long, posting high at the top of the circle. Long for Campbell, stops, bounces to the near side. Lester drives, will spin, will put up a shot. It's trickling away, no good. The foul is called on Oak Ridge, a shooting violation, or is it on the floor? It's a push. It will be Campbell's possession, as this is tagged on Breithart, his first, team foul 5. Breithart checks out, Strader checks back in, who's playing with 2 fouls. Also in the game is Shamar Green. Here's Long in traffic, works on the baseline, stops, crossover move, puts up a shot, is no good. Tapped out save by Jones. It throws off Oak Ridge. Green out of play on the far sideline. It stays with Campbell. Alert move by Devin Jones. So Green and Price in the game, along with Strader, Watson, and Scott for Oak Ridge. Breithart is out. Under break. Owens to toss it in play. Comes to Long. In the lane, fakes Strader, puts up a shot, no good. Tapped out, Owens with the rebound. Back to a trailing Lester for Campbell. Now to Jones. Works off the Lester pick at the free throw line, spins, ball taken away by Oak Ridge. Here's Green. Green down the right side of the lane, spins, knocks down Owens. Charge! Player control foul. Gavin Owens there to stand his ground. And this foul is tagged on Shamar Green. Unofficially his first. And Sonogo checks back in. John Long gets a breather in a 9-7 game. It's been a while since anyone has scored. Campbell has not scored in 3 minutes. Oak Ridge has not scored in about a minute and a half. Full court pressure. Owens throws it into Sonogo. Tries to throw the pass to front court. Has it deflected. Gets it back. Campbell better hurry. Owens in front court now. Works off the Jones pick. Bounce pass to Jones. 95 seconds to play. First quarter. Here's Jones. Trapped out high. Finds Lester. Lester hands it back to Jones. Jones for Campbell. Works off the Lester pick at the top of the circle. Hook pass down low. Sonogo lays it up. Spins in. Oh, it was close. Almost came out. 2 for Adama. And we're tied at 9. 1:15 left until in the first quarter. Late whistle. Late whistle. Push on Will Lester. His first. That is the third on Campbell. Campbell is in the bonus. Williams comes on as Green checks out. Strader's in the game for Oak Ridge with 2 fouls. Strader will toss it and play down to our left in front court, near sideline. Basket to our left. Bounce pass comes in to Watson. Campbell man-to-man. Lester is guarding Cooper Williams. Steal by Campbell. Here's Sonogo driving, shooting, scoring! Adama with 4. Campbell back in the lead 11-9, under a minute, first quarter. And now a hold is called up front. This is tagged on Campbell County. Will Lester his second, so Lester suddenly with 2 fouls. John Long comes on, Lester comes out. Long joins Cox, Sonogo, Jones, and Atkins. As we face the basket to our left on the right side, Oak Ridge will toss it in play. As it is on the near side of the lane, Williams, far side Strader. Defending the inbounders, Atkins. That's Price, throws it in to Williams, knocks down Long. So Campbell with 2 charging fouls drawn here. And this on Cooper Williams, his first. There you go, Coach Don Atherton. 2 player control fouls so far. You say we need 5? 11-9 Campbell with the lead in the ball. We're under 50 seconds, first quarter. Jones spins at midcourt, brings the ball to friendly territory, works off the John Long pick. Jones for Campbell, drives through, puts up a shot, is going to miss. Put back, good by Cox. Cox with a second big putback. This one on the left side again. 13-4 Campbell by 4, 30 seconds. Strader, right side of the key for 3. It is no good. Rebound, Cox for Campbell. Clear to Jones. Jones for Campbell will hold perhaps for the last shot. Jones, front court for Campbell, dogged by Watson, drives all the way through, and a player control foul is called on Jones. Much to his surprise, so 2 fouls on Jones as he's talking to referee Jack Price again. Very animated. Breitharp comes on, Price comes out for Oak Ridge, or Davis comes out for Oak Ridge, Price Davis. And now Jones will come out for Campbell, 13-9 Campbell. Oak Ridge with a chance at a last second shot. In for Campbell, Jordan Day joining Cox, Sonogo, Long, and Atkins. Oak Ridge, 14 seconds, front court, down by 4, 13-9. Oak Ridge holding for the last shot likely. Breitharp on the near wing. Works to the baseline. Will stop. Will pump. Will have it blocked by Atkins. And Atkins commits the foul. That's the first on David Ching, second on David Atkins. And this will send Oak Ridge to the line in the form of Caden Breitharp. 6 feet 165 junior. 3.1 seconds to play in the opening quarter. 13-9 Campbell. And Breitharp can get what Oak Ridge was wanting, and that's points before the end of the quarter. He'll have to do it with free throws. 2, the southpaw puts the first one up, and it misses off the back of the iron. He's 1 for 2, changed that 1 for 3 now at the free stripe. The basket to our left. Breitharp at the blue stripe takes the bounce pass from umpire Jacob Jackson at the end line. Spins the basketball. Couple of dribbles, flexes the knees, launches the shot. Breitharp will miss it. Rebound by Cox, tipped it to Day. Campbell, Day will throw it. Counts if it goes, just missing. We played 1. Campbell 13, Oak Ridge 9. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Roller Tire Shop Sports Network.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
13-9. Campbell's done it this way. 4 each from Sonogo and Cox. Cox with 2 big putbacks. Sonogo with 2 lay-ins. Jones with the bucket. 3 free throws from John Long, a total of 13. Oak Ridge, 3 from Cooper Williams and Brendan Scott. 1 from Caden Breitharp and 2 from Grayson Strader. Players with 2 fouls. Grayson Strader with Oak Ridge. Devin Jones, David Atkins, and Will Lester for Campbell. Both teams in the bonus as we're set to start the second quarter of action on Brown Court. Principal Ben Faust was a student at Campbell High School the last time the Cougars won over Oak Ridge. Midcourt near side, Gavin Cox to toss it in play. Jordan Day's in the game along with Long, Sonogo, double high post. And now, not Ryan, but Luke Browning in the game. Up top, Cox, basket to our right. Campbell operating against a man-to-man. Here's Cox, looks, crossing over, throwing to Long at the top of the circle. Long will hand it off to Browning. Browning throws across court to Day. Day for Campbell, top of the circle, near side Sonogo. Long pass. No, it's a shot. It's a shot. It's a 3. I thought Sonogo, he lofted it up so softly. I thought it was a pass for John Long, who turned his back to go to the bucket. 16-9 Campbell. Largest lead by Campbell. Largest lead over Oak Ridge by Campbell in a while. several seasons. Front court, this is Oak Ridge, basket to our left. Oak Ridge last scored with 3:20 to play in the first quarter. 16-11. 5 for Scott. Here's Oak Ridge in front court. Down the near side, it's John Long. Throwing to a trailing Jordan Day. Alone for a shot, doesn't take it, bounces it inside Sonogo. Sonogo fakes, works under the bucket, scoops it to Cox. They say he traveled at the end line. Cox, Sonogo there pleading his case. He leads all scorers with 7. 16-11 the score. Campbell by 5 over Oak Ridge. 6:40 and counting. 6:43 and counting. Front court, Strader along with Watson. Scott posting high is Williams. Here with the ball, Brightarp on the near wing for Oak Ridge. Basket to our left. Brightarp, hook bounce pass to Williams in the near block. Dogged by Long. And now for Oak Ridge, it's Scott. And a charge is called. Player control foul again against Oak Ridge. This is against Williams. Player control foul number 2. That's number 2 foul on Williams. So 3 player control fouls against Oak Ridge here in the first half. 6:26 to play. 16-11, Campbell. Cox rifles it in against pressure to Jordan Day. Day for Campbell will bring it across the stripe with the left-hand dribble. Jordan Day for Campbell. Picked up by Watson in the man-to-man. Now a scoop pass comes near side to Cox. Campbell in front court, basket to our right. Sonogo, the free throw line. Fade, shoots, back iron, tripling away. Rebound by Strader for Oak Ridge. Clears to Scott. Scott will bring it across the stripe. Pass near side, Brightarp. Left wing 3. Back iron, no good. Williams with the rebound. Now Campbell comes away with it. Sonogo, after Long, tipped it away. Sonogo driving, shooting. Got it! Got it! Sonogo with 9. He cradled the ball and spun it in down the right side. 18-11. Campbell ball goes out of play the other way. Campbell's ball. Campbell County hoping to sustain, as Coach Ernie Clausen says. We need to sustain, and Campbell is ahead by 7. David Atkins ready to re-enter in just a moment for Campbell County. 5:41 to play. And now Campbell will bring on Atkins for Luke Browning. Oak Ridge brings in Jaquez Thomas for Raekwon Scott. Raekwon Watson. Cox and Jordan Day. Cox to inbound, far side in front of the Cougar bench. Lofts it out to Day against pressure applied by Jaquez Thomas. Long, Atkins, and Sonogo in the game for Campbell. Sonogo's tops in the game with 9 points, including a 3. Inside pass, John Long crosses over, lays it up, blocked away. Long gets bumped down, no call. Marcus Peters is in the game for Oak Ridge. Pushes it near side, deep near corner for Oak Ridge. Basket to our left. Here's Scott driving through, and a foul is called. A push on Campbell County. As the Cougars going to the bucket. The foul is on David Atkins. That is 3 unofficially on David Atkins. And a 1+1 for Oak Ridge. To the line, Brennan Scott, 5 points, including a 3. 18-11 the score. Campbell ahead, 5:20 until halftime. Elijah McKinney comes out for David Atkins. Both teams in the single bonus, and Oak Ridge wants a timeout. The pause in the action, 30-second timeout for Oak Ridge. Campbell County plays in the district tournament not next week, but the week after. The Lady Cougars will play in the night games, the late game, 7:30 on Tuesday, February 14th against Sickle. Campbell will play on Wednesday, February 15th in the 6 p.m. game. Of course, coverage here on the WLAF Tools Tire Shop Sports Network. All district games will be played on the court at Jeff Hunter Gym at Powell. Campbell County coming to this basketball game 8-13, 0-9. The common denominator here, both teams, Oak Ridge and Campbell, have lost to West by 2 points. Oak Ridge 8-1 in the district, Campbell 0-9. At the free stripe, down to our left is Brendan Scott to shoot 2. Change that 1+1. His team down by 7, 18-11. Toss, rattles, good. He'll get a bonus. So 6 for Scott, making hay with the clock stopped, 5:20 to play. Both teams in the 1-1. Scott, a couple of right-hand dribbles, flexes the knees, lofts the shot, good. Scott with 7. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge, 18-13, Oak Ridge. Tapped on the press by Oak Ridge. That came off the hand of Peters. Long just let it go on out of play on the near sideline. Campbell will have possession with 5:19 to play in the first half. Down to our left, Cox to toss into play. You can see his ponytail pointing up there above the Cougar crazies, barely. Then it comes to Long in front court. Long for Campbell, near side. Here's McKinney, back into Long. Bobbles it out of play, last touch. Oak Ridge, Campbell's ball. John Long, number 55 at 6'3", working against Oak Ridge's Shamar Green at 6'5". And now Campbell wants a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Campbell jumped on top 2-0. Oak Ridge countered 3-2, then 3-3. Oak Ridge 5-3 in this first half of action, 5-5 in the first quarter. Oak Ridge regained the lead 6-5. Campbell came back to take the lead 7-6. Then 9-7 Oak Ridge, 9-9, and that's where the game turned. With 1:15 to play in the first quarter, Campbell went ahead 11-9, and Campbell has outscored Oak Ridge 9-4 to lead by 7 a couple of times, and here leading by 5, 18-13 with 5:11 to play in the second quarter. Campbell County getting Devin Jones back tonight, but he's on the bench with 2 fouls. Changed that with 3 fouls unofficially. Jordan Day has spelled Jones quite nicely, but Adama Sanogo with some big buckets, including a 3 from the right wing, has 9 to lead all scorers. Tops in the game for Oak Ridge is Brendan Scott with 7. As we face the basket to our right, Day will toss it in play. Down to the right of the baseline. Day for Campbell. Bounces it into John Long. Long for Campbell in the deep near corner. Looks to move. Steps back. Sanogo. Now it is a reverse pass over his head to McKinney from Long. Right side for 3. Day. Low good. Rebound McKinney for Campbell. The second chance opportunity here for the orange and blue. Long drives through. Spins away. No good. Rebound raked away by Oak Ridge. Scott has it. Front court, Scott in a hurry. Picks it off far side. This is Thomas around the horn to Peters, to Strader. Now back on the far side to Thomas. Deep far corner. Scott steps back. Long 3. Long missed. Rebound tapped out. Saved by Oak Ridge. Put up. No good. Now McKinney has it for Campbell in traffic. Hooks the pass to Long. Front court. Long recovers it nicely. Long driving, stopping, turning, shooting. Shot short. And he'll go after his own miss. Can't get to it at the end line. Runs out of room. And turns back to Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge had 18-13. 4:21 to play in the second quarter on Brown Court. Campbell and Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge with Thomas, Strader, Peters, Green in the game along with Scott. Campbell man-to-man. Oak Ridge basket to our left, and the ball goes out of play off the knee of Peters. Campbell's basketball right in front of the Cougar bench. Now Breitharp comes back on for Oak Ridge. Peters comes out. Campbell will have Cox to trigger in front of the Cougar bench on the far side. Backcourt. Cox looking. We'll get it to John Long. Back to Cox. Touch pass to Jordan Day. Those 3 joined by Sanogo and McKinney. Front court, Campbell County. Adkins and Jones on the bench nursing fouls. Front court, McKinney for Campbell. Hands it off to Long. Long for Campbell. Stops his dribble. Needs some help. It's going to be Cox to take it between the circles. Works off the Long pick. Now Cox, left side of the key for 3. In, out, no good. Spun away. Long nearly gets the ball as he and Scott are battling. Long gets away, so the foul's not called. Here's Scott in front court. Head fake, driving through, lays it down low. Shot, no good. Foul on Jordan Day under the bucket. Fouling Green, a shooting violation. So Oak Ridge will have a chance at 2 shots as Jordan Day commits his first foul. 18-13. Campbell has scored 2 points in this quarter. Oak Ridge has scored 4. At the free stripe, Shamar Green, sophomore, 6'5", 190. Had 12 points in the first meeting with Campbell. Green's toss, no good off the back of the iron. He went over the free line, and that may not have counted had it gone in anyway. As Devin Jones comes on, Gavin Cox does as well. Day and Long getting breathers. Long has gone the distance here up until now. Green back at the left end at the free stripe. Long, tall, 6'5", junior. Puts it up, no good. Sanogo with the rebound. Big break, Campbell. Jones to front court, intercepted by Strader. Tried to get it to Owens. Front court, Oak Ridge. Thomas, those to a Trader. Here's Breitharp in the lane, puts up a 6-footer. Good. More like a 12-footer. Rattles home for Breitharp, who has 3. Oak Ridge to within 3 at 18-13. It's been a while since Campbell has put up points. About 2.5 minutes. Jones in front court with the right-hand dribble. Picked up by Thomas in the man-to-man to Owens in the lane. Hands it off to McKinney. Extra steps. McKinney, I thought, was going to maybe take that shot there on the right side of the key, or the near side of the key. Could not get it to go. Watson hustles back in as Thomas checks out for Oak Ridge. It's Strader, the inbounder, down to our right and backcourt into Watson, who's joined by Breitharp, along with Green and Scott. Campbell man-to-man. Inside pass, Green wide open, lays it up good with the left hand. Green a give and go. Didn't make the free throws, but he made that bucket. It's a 1-point game, 18-17. Campbell led 18-11. Oak Ridge has scored 6 straight. Front court baseball pass to McKinney. Can't get to it from Jones. And it turns right back to Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge had 23 points off turnovers in the first meeting with Campbell. McKinney steps out. Luke Browning checks in for Campbell, joining Cox, Jones, Sonogo, and Gavin Owens. 2.5 minutes to play until halftime. Cross-court pass comes to Davis for Oak Ridge. Davis, inside pass quickly to Green. Almost did not control it. Well, did he travel? Forces up a shot, no good. Ball smacked out at the end line by Sonogo. I thought for a second Green had traveled. And Oak Ridge will bring Scott back into the game. Coming out will be Strader. Scott and Green in the game for Oak Ridge. Watson, number 1 Davis, and the inbounder left side of the glass. Basket to our left is Breitharp. It comes to Watson. Watson needs help on top. Here's Scott, nearly traveled. That's what they say. He did travel. Thought it looked like that, but he's so quick. 18-17. Campbell has not scored since it was 18-11. And that's been more than 3 minutes ago. Gavin Owens to toss it and play near side down to our left in backcourt. Here will come Luke Browning to take it in backcourt. Browning to Jones. Jones will bring it into friendly territory with the between the legs dribble. Picked up by Watson. Jones, left side of the key, stops his dribble, needs help, bounces it low. Owens drives and reverses it. Shots blocked out of play, stays with Campbell. So for Oak Ridge, Jaquez Thomas comes back on. Scott takes a break. John Long returns for the orange and blue. And Gavin Cox comes out. So Cougars' combination is the inbounder Luke Browning on the right side, near side of the glass to our right at the baseline. Jones, Long, Sonogo, and Owens. Deep near corner, Browning, left hand off the dribble pass goes to Jones between the circles. Picked up by Breitharp in the man-to-man. Works off the long pick. Now Jones needs some help. It's going to be Browning. Inside quickly to John Long. Long, double team, back to Browning. Right wing 3. It is no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Green with the recovery. Up the far side to Breitharp. Breitharp will drive all the way through. Right hand layup, right side, good. Breitharp with 5. Oak Ridge takes the lead at 19-18. So Oak Ridge on a run as Jones gets undercut and a foul is called. It is Thomas to help Jones to his feet. And this for Thomas is his first foul. Campbell with a 1+1. Maybe the double bonus. Let's see if that 9 goes to a 10 on the scoreboard. Not so. George Hooks on the clock tonight. It is Clarence Lowe keeping the official scorer's book for Campbell. For Campbell, it is Owens out. At the free throw stripe is Devin Jones for 1+1. Toss, Jones rattles hard, no good. At the Collectibles More free throw line. Here is Oak Ridge with the recovery. And the ball goes out of play. Oak Ridge, Campbell's basketball. Watson lost it along the near sideline at the scorer's table. Right there in front of Josh Parker, who's running the sign display on the front of the scorer's table. 19-18 Oak Ridge, 75 seconds to play. Jones gets knocked down. There's the whistle, and that is against Watson, who helps Jones to his feet. Maybe a little acting there by Devin Jones. Nonetheless, he sold it. It was bought. Peters, adjusting his trunks, will step on at the next whistle. Devin Jones at the Collectibles and More free throw stripe. His team down 19-18. Oak Ridge with 7 unanswered points. Free throw missed by Devin Jones. Oak Ridge with 8 unanswered points. Cox, Sonogo, Jones, Browning, Long for Campbell. Oak Ridge has Peters back in the game. Second toss, good. So Devin Jones maybe getting the monkey off his back there. 19-19 we are. Time remaining. 1:08. Front court, here's the 3 shot. It's good. Scott, near wing, has 10. Oak Ridge bounces back in the lead at 22-19. 58 seconds to play first half. Jones, baseball pass front court to Cox. Cox for Campbell, down low to Browning. Browning back to Sonogo. Right wing 3, hit one there a while ago. It's off the back of the iron. It's off the backboard, front of the iron, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. 43 seconds. Deep near side. This is Davis. Thought about a three. Whistle sounds and a foul is called. A push on Campbell. This on Sonogo down the near sideline. And Oak Ridge with a 1+1. Adama Sonogo with his first foul has 9 points. That's tops for Campbell. Best in the game is Scott for Oak Ridge with 10. To the free stripe is Price Davis, Jr., 5'9", 160. Davis for Oak Ridge. Shot no good. Rebound Campbell. Sonogo won't get the bonus. Campbell will try to tie maybe here before intermission. Browning for Campbell. Will bring it across the stripe. There's the timeout. Coach Ernie Clausen. Campbell nearly turned it over. Now Devin Jones is discussing with Ken Garner, the umpire, as a timeout. Campbell, 22-19. Since the end of the first quarter, Oak Ridge has scored. It was 13-9 after one. Campbell. Oak Ridge has scored 13 points. Campbell has scored 6. But Campbell is still in the thick of the fray here tonight with the Oak Ridge Wildcats coming in riding a 6-game winning streak. And boy, would this be some good medicine for the Cougars. A win at home, the last regular season district game of the year with Oak Ridge. 22-19, Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. Tops of the game, 10 from Brendan Scott for Oak Ridge, 5 from Caden Breithart for the Cats. Campbell has 9 from Sonogo, then 4 from Gavin Cox on 2 big putbacks. 3 each from John Long, Devin Jones, 4 from Cox, as mentioned, for the Campbell County total of 19. Campbell's ball, far side of the scorer's table. Back court, Cox lost it in play to front court to Sonogo. 28 seconds. Bounce pass to Long, far side, Long in the lane. Needs help. Fadeaway jumper, trickles around, falls in. John Long. A take it to the bank, big play by the Campbell Cougars for Hearthside Bank. John Long has 5. It's a 1-point game. Oak Ridge 22, Campbell 21. Plenty of time for a last shot. Oak Ridge has 8 seconds. With the basketball, it's Thomas who looks at the clock, hands it off to Scott. He would likely be the shot taker. Long right wing three, good at the horn, and Oak Ridge gets points to close the half and lead 25-21 over Campbell County. 4-point advantage. That's Oak Ridge's largest lead of the night, by the way, here at intermission. It is halftime, and we have entertainment for you here along the WLAF Dole Tire Shop Sports Network. Here at halftime, it's the cheer and dance squads of Campbell High to perform as Campbell County trailing Oak Ridge at intermission 25-21. And here's the Campbell County cheer team, cheer and dance team here at halftime with the Cougars game with the Oak Ridge Wildcats.
Cougar cheerleaders.
It is halftime. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell 25-21. Back in a moment on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
At United Cumberland Bank, our number one focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank, generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Go Cougars! Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
At intermission, Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell on a 3-shot at the end of the first half to lead 25-21. Campbell is led by as many as 7. Oak Ridge is led by as many as 4 here, 25-21 at intermission. Individually and unofficially in this basketball game in the first half of action, Oak Ridge has Brennan Scott with top honors, 10 points from Scott. 9 Oak Ridge Wildcats have seen action, 5 have scored, 10 from Scott, 5 from Caden Brighthart, 3 from Cooper Williams, who has 2 fouls. Raekwon Watson has played, not scored, 2 fouls for him. Grayson Strader with 2 points and 2 fouls. 2 points from Shamar Green for a total of 25 for Oak Ridge. Also for Oak Ridge, Jaquez Thomas, Price Davis playing, not scoring, as did Marcus Peters. For the Oak Ridge, for the Campbell Cougars, trailing 25-21 here at intermission, It's 9 points from Adama Sonogo, tops in the game for Campbell. 5 from John Long, 3 from Devin Jones, 4 from Gavin Cox on 2 putbacks. Also for Campbell, as mentioned, 3 points from Jones, and Cox has 4. The other Cougars, 6 others have played and not scored. Will Lester, Gavin Owens, Jordan Day, along with David Atkins and Elijah McKinney. Atkins with 2 fouls, Jones with 3 fouls, and officially for Campbell County. We'll start the second half. When we return in just a moment, it's Oak Ridge 25, Campbell 21. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Campbell huddling across the way to our left with Coach Ernie Clausen. Oak Ridge the other way to our right across the way with Coach Aaron Green. Campbell trailing 25-21. First quarter, Campbell outscored Oak Ridge 13-9. Oak Ridge came back, outscored Campbell 16-8, including 8 straight points in the second quarter. Here we are, 25-21, heading into the third quarter. Devin Jones, John Long, David Atkins, Adama Sonogo, Gavin Cox, the 5 for Campbell. Oak Ridge, Caden Brightheart, along with Raekwon Watson, Grayson Strader, Cooper Williams, and of course the man who leads the scoring tonight, 10 points, Brendan Scott. Oak Ridge basketball in those scarlet jerseys and trunks. Basket to our right is where Oak Ridge shoots this second half. Campbell man-to-man. Inside pass, Strader lays it up, got it. Left side, right hand. Strader give and go. Design play has 4. Oak Ridge with its largest lead now, 27-21. Front court, Campbell. Basket to our left. David Atkins, right corner 3, partially tipped, saved by Oak Ridge. Scott has it. Took it away from Sonogo under the bucket. Front court, Scott, dogged by Long. Now Scott, right wing 3. It's short. It's chased down and taken by Scott. Goes to the near side. This is Watson. Watson picked up by Cox in the man-to-man. Will work his way down the right side of the lane. Throws it off to Williams. Puts up a shot. It's good. Williams has 2. Changed that 5 on that bucket. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge ahead by 8 now. Pass inbound, tipped by Oak Ridge. Out of play, it'll stay with Campbell. Coach Mike Reynolds and the Jellicoe Blue Devils getting a night away from action. Coach Reynolds here in attendance to see the Cougars. He said, hey, I get a chance to watch a game with no pressure. 29-21, 7:09 to play third quarter. Cox in the far corner down to our right to toss it in play. It's going to come to Atkins. Atkins races to front court down the near side. Atkins will drive through, puts up a shot, he's fouled. David Atkins, all 6'3", 155 pounds of him, goes charging to the bucket, and the foul is called on Williams. That is the third on Williams unofficially. David Atkins for Campbell. 2 shots at the Collectibles Moore free throw line. You have to score tonight. Number 5 flexes the knees, lofts the shot. It is good. David Atkins with his first point at the Collectibles Moore free throw stripe. It's 29-22. Oak Ridge coming off its largest lead here at 8. Back of the line, David Atkins. Atkins, 2 sets of dribbles on his free throws. This one is going to rattle around and fall away. Tapped up by Adama. Saved by Adama. Back to Atkins. Left wing. Double dribble is called on David Atkins. Much to his surprise. Turnover, Campbell. And Oak Ridge has the ball and a 7-point lead. 6:59 third quarter. Front court, Oak Ridge. Watson works off the Williams pick. Picked up by Cox in the man-to-man. Cross-court pass goes deep. Far side, Scott drives, fades, shoots, scores. Left on the lane for Scott, who has a dozen. 31-22. Jones gets bumped down to backcourt to push his call on Breitharp. And now Campbell getting a call here. Will have the basketball on Breitharp. That is his second foul. Second 2 fouls on Oak Ridge in the second half. Cox works into play against full court pressure to Devin Jones. Oak Ridge ahead by 9. Front court, Cox, left side, left hand, won't go. Rebound Strader for Oak Ridge. Strader to Watson. Hook pass deep far corner, Breitharp. Now back to Watson. Watson, running jumper is rattling away, no good. Out of play at the end line, last touched by Campbell. He's saying Sanogo had it, but he's saying that Strader knocked it away from him. Oak Ridge basketball. Watson to toss it in play, far side of the glass, basket to our right, in it comes to Williams. Hands it back to Watson, bounce past Williams, lays it up, good. Left side, right hand. So for Williams, 7, 4 in the second half, timeout Campbell. Oak Ridge 33, Campbell 22, 6:10 to play as we step away on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Campbell built his largest lead of 7 at 18-11 with 6 minutes to play in the first half. Since that juncture, Oak Ridge has outscored Campbell 22-4 to lead by 11. His largest lead with 6:10 to play in the third quarter. And Coach Ernie Clausen stressing sustaining the Cougars not doing that at this point in the game. Long in front court for Campbell. Free throw line jumper. Good! John Long with a take to the bank. Outside bank, big play. 33-24. Long has 7. Front court, Oak Ridge. Strader nearly a travel. Here's Watson. Changes out Scott. Free throw line. Throws it back out far wing. Strader. Strader, dogged by Sanogo. Here it is Breitharp, right side of the key. Hook pass deep far corner. Strader back to Breitharp. Stopping, fading, shooting, missing. Rebound taken by Breitharp off the hands of Cox. Put back is spinning away, no good. Rebound is picked up by Breitharp. Puts it up in front, good. Oak Ridge second opportunities at buckets. Makes it here. Breitharp with 7. Jones in front court driving, scooping, goes out of play, last touched by Oak Ridge. Campbell gets a break. 35-24, Oak Ridge back to an 11-point advantage. Jones wanted to draw the foul, could not do it. And now Atkins, as we face the basket to our left, is on the right side. Atkins for Campbell. Will bounce it into John Long, deep far corner. Long for Campbell. Will bounce it once. Will fade. Will have it blocked back by Williams. Saved by Strader for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge in front court. Strader. Deep far corner, Williams. Back to Strader. Top of the circle. Long three by Scott. Back iron miss. It's chased down by Scott. Far side for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge getting second opportunities. Here's Watson. Right side, near side of the key. Basket to our right. Behind the back dribble. Throws it off to Breitharp. Breitharp kicks it off far corner. Strader nearly traveled. And a foul is called on Campbell's Adama Sanogo. That's his third. Change that. That's his second. Team foul 1 on Campbell. The basket to our right. Breitharp will toss it in play. He's on the left side of the glass. Loops it out to Strader. Inside pass. Breitharp puts up a shot. Whistle sounds. And a foul is called. A push on Cooper Williams. Unofficially 4 on Williams. So Williams will come out, and coming back in, Shamar Green, who has 2 points. Played a fair amount in the first half. Cox to toss it to play. Campbell down by 11 with the ball. Then it comes to John Long. Long for Campbell. Will bring it across himself. Looks like he's going to. 10-second count is on, and a timeout Campbell. So Campbell calls a timeout. Long was dogged there by Watson. And now a full timeout with 4:37 to play third quarter. Oak Ridge 35, Campbell 24. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Full Tire Shop Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
So far in this third quarter, Oak Ridge has posted 10 points. Campbell has put up 3. It's an 11-point game. Oak Ridge largest lead 11. It's come a couple of times. Here with 4:37 to play, Campbell called the timeout. Returns to the floor. The same 5 to the left. Cox, Atkins, Jones, Long, Adama. Oak Ridge brings back Green, Strader, Scott, Watson, Breithart. Campbell in front court with Jones at the controls. Jones off the dribble pass with the right hand. Far wing goes to Atkins. Long three by Jones. Good! Devin Jones with a take to the bank, Hearthside Bank big play. That's a Dr. Jill Browning 2020 tray. Everybody saw that one. 8-point game. 35-27. Oak Ridge in front court. Strader with the basketball. Around the horn they go. Breithart, deep far corner, Green. Back to Breithart. Posting high, Strader. Breithart works to the baseline, far side. Stops, jump, shoots, trickles away, and good. Falls back in. Breithart with 9, the shooter's touch. So Oak Ridge back up by 9. Make that 10. Here's Adama with a circus shot. Hits the deck, he's up and okay. 11 for Adama Sanogo. 37-29 Oak Ridge. Front court, basket to our right. Sanogo with 11. First Cougar in double digits. Player control foul. Watson. His third. So Campbell has drawn 4 player control fouls tonight. 37-29 Oak Ridge by 8. 3:41 to play. Gavin Owens comes on for Gavin Cox, joining Atkins, Adama, Jones, and Long. Oak Ridge counters with Breithart and Scott, along with Thomas, who came in, Strader and Green. Bounce pass front court comes to Jones. Jones has it knocked away, drives, shoots, spins it up, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge, Strader pulls it away. Oak Ridge ahead by 8. 3:28 to play, third quarter. Here's Thomas at front court. Works down the right side of the lane, driving, shooting, shots no good. Rebound by Green, back up and in. Green has 4. Oak Ridge is ahead by 10. 39-29. Cox at the end line, Gavin Owens at the end line. Throw it in way out to Jones. Jones brings it across the midcourt line, down the near sideline. Drives through, throws it across the lane. Gets away from Adama, saved by Atkins. To Owens, right side of the key. Basket to our left, he'll back out. Picked up by Thomas in the man-to-man to Atkins. Right wing 3, it is short. It is saved back in by Sanogo. And they're saying that Sanogo touched the end line. So he bumped into a cheerleader saying, didn't mean to do that. 39-29. Oak Ridge by 10 with the ball. Baseline backcourt down to our left. Campbell and Oak Ridge both man-to-man tonight. Campbell may have played a little zone for a possession or two in the first half. Strader, deep far corner 3, long miss, rebound, Campbell County. Jones had it, Adama saves it. Front court, Sanogo down the near side for Campbell. Hands it off to Devin Jones, long 3, good! Devin Jones from downtown on the near wing. 7-point game, Dr. Jill Browning 2020 tray. Jones has 9 tonight. He's come to life after sitting much of the first half with fouls. 39-32 Oak Ridge by 7 with the ball. Jumper, Scott the far side. It's an air ball. Saved back in by Oak Ridge though. To Strader, deep far corner. Breithart works on Atkins, takes him to the baseline, then backs back out. Throws it to a trailing Scott. Second try 3, no good. Rebound saved by Oak Ridge. Inside pass, this is a putback and a foul on Long against Green. Oak Ridge getting second chance opportunities here. John Long commits his first foul tonight. And to the free throw stripe goes Shamar Green. Will Lester ready to check in for Campbell. 2-shot situation, shooting violation. Shamar Green has 4 points. He's 0 for 2 at the stripe. Number 2 in the scarlet and gray for Oak Ridge. Flexes the knees, launches the shot, no good. So Green with 4. Score stays at 39-32. Adama gets the breather. Lester comes on, joining Jones, Long, Owens, and Atkins. For Oak Ridge, Righthart comes out, and Davis comes on, joining Scott, along with Thomas. Strader and the free throw shooter Green. The basket to our right, back of the blue stripe. Green ready to shoot his second try. It's good. So Green for Oak Ridge has 5, makes his first free throw. 40-32, Oak Ridge by 8. Bounce pass comes in at the end line against pressure of the Jones from Owens. Jones for Campbell. Brings the ball into friendly territory. 40-32 is the score. Campbell with the ball. Oak Ridge with the lead. Far side Atkins bounces it to Jones, deep far corner. Jones for Campbell in the lane, puts up a shot. It is trickling away, no good. Rebound knocked away by Long, saved by Jones. Puts up Jones, shot no good. Oak Ridge with the board. Here's Thomas racing to front court. I think a foul is called. This may be a technical foul on Jones. So Devin Jones unofficially with 4 fouls and is teed up by referee Jack Price. So everyone clears away. And Brendan Scott will shoot free throws for Oak Ridge, ahead by 8. As Jones has, and that may be it for him, he pulls his jersey out of his trunks. Jones has had a lot of conversations tonight with the officials. Free throw by Scott is good. He has 13. He hit the 3 to end the first half and give Oak Ridge a 4-point lead at the break instead of a 1-point lead. Scott's second free throw is good. So 14 for Scott. He's 4 for 4 at the line. And Oak Ridge will have possession, ahead by 10, 42-32. So Campbell's combination: Luke Browning, Will Lester, Jordan Day, Gavin Owens, John Long. Man-to-man Campbell. Oak Ridge in front court, basket to our right with the ball and a 10-point advantage. 1:18 to play third quarter. This is Davis, dogged by Day. Stolen by Browning. A head pass comes to Jordan Day. Day has it poked away from behind. Out of play at the end line, stays with Campbell. Day and Browning teaming up there for the swipe for Campbell. Peters comes back in for Oak Ridge. Strader gets a breather. As we face the basket to our left on the right side, Day to toss it in play. 6'5". Shamar Green there to offer the defense to the 5'9" Jordan Day. Inside pass comes to Browning. Gets pushed. Shot would not go. Would have counted had it fallen in. And this foul on Oak Ridge. This is tagged on Price Davis. Davis sends Luke Browning to the line to shoot 2 for Campbell. Browning, 6'3" sophomore, 150. Toss, Browning, good. At the Collectibles Moore free throw line, long, tall Luke Browning there with his first point. Gavin Owens checks out. Gavin Cox checks in, joining Lester, Long, Day, and the free throw shooter Luke Browning. Luke's second toss, nice. 2 for Browning at the Collectibles Moore free throw line. It's 42-34 in favor of Oak Ridge. Front court, Cats ahead by 8. We approach the 1-minute mark, third quarter. Near side, inside pass goes to Green, lays it up, got it. Give and go, Green takes the pass from Thomas, 44-34. Oak Ridge. Cox gets knocked down, player control foul. Oak Ridge. Change that. This is called against Gavin Cox. Cougar fans not liking that. Oak Ridge basketball, 49 seconds to play as we close down the third quarter, 44-34 Oak Ridge. Basket to our right, Oak Ridge hit the last second shot to end the second quarter on a 3 from Brennan Scott. Scott's in the game this go around. Peters, dogged by Will Lester. Scott nearly traveled. Travel is called. Late whistle. Correct call. Campbell's ball, 35 seconds to play, 31 seconds to play. 10-point game. Pass comes into John Long. Long gets bumped hard by Price Davis. Off balance. Bumps into Long, and this will be a non-shooting violation. But Campbell on the bonus from here on in. Cox will toss it in play near side backcourt. Right down from us here at the center court line. As Cox will toss it in play. Comes to Will Lester in backcourt. Lester brings it across the stripe, hands it off to Jordan Day. 26 seconds. Campbell may hold for the last shot of the quarter. Off the dribble pass. Left hand comes near side to Cox in the wing. Posting high, Lester. Posting low, Long. Skip pass goes to Browning. Inside pass to John Long, and he's fouled on a hold. This will send John Long to the line to shoot 1+1. As Oak Ridge sees Green commit the foul on John Long. John Long tonight 4 for 5 at the change that 3 for 4 at the collectibles more free stripe. He has 7 points. His team down by 10. 16.3 seconds left in quarter number 3. At the line, Long for Campbell. He will get a bonus at the collectibles more free stripe. 8 for John Long. He's now 4 for 5 at the line. Coach Shane White is here tonight in his orange and blue. Second toss is going to rattle around, fall off the front of the iron. Missed by Long, rebound by Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge, 12 seconds. Scott, Oak Ridge down by ahead by 9. 8 seconds. Up top, this is Thomas. Thomas and a foul on Campbell. This is a hold on Browning, I think. So for Browning, that is his first foul. And this is Oak Ridge's basketball near side, front court, 4.7 seconds to play. On the near side, it is Price Davis to toss it in play. Into Peters, 4 seconds. Peters will drive, will lay up a shot. It's good. Will they count it? A hack on the foul. Bucket won't count. And this is foul is called on Will Lester, his third unofficially. 1.6 seconds to play. 44-35. Oak Ridge with the lead in the ball. The baseline. Throws it into Green. Through his hands, out of play. Saved by Scott. Throws it up at the horn. We played 3. 44-35 Oak Ridge. Timeout along the way on the WLAF Full Tire Shop Sports Network.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
Oak Ridge misses a shot at the horn, but leads 44-35 over Campbell. Largest lead 11 by Oak Ridge, largest lead by Campbell 7. The game turned when Campbell built its largest lead at 18-11. Oak Ridge has come back with vengeance, and leads here by 9 at the end of 3. Oak Ridge outscored Campbell 19-14 in that third quarter. Campbell County had it down to 8 a couple of times. And now 44-35, Oak Ridge ahead. Campbell will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Campbell basket to our left. Breitharp, Strader, Scott, Watson, and Cooper Williams return for Coach Aaron Green. Coach Ernie Mac Clausen will return to the floor for the Campbell Cougars. Gavin Cox, along with Devin Jones, John Long, Adama, and David Atkins. Near side, midcourt, it is Gavin Cox to toss it in play as he's visiting with umpire Ken Garner. Pass is tipped away by Oak Ridge. It'll be Campbell's ball. So for Campbell, Cox to trigger again, this time near side front court. He'll go to Devin Jones, playing with 4 fouls. To John Long it comes, high posting John Long, turns to the free throw line, works down the right side of the lane, dumps it off right side, Cox for a 3, in there! Gavin Cox can tip him in and he can bury him from the corner for a 3. He has 7. The Dr. Jill Browning 2020 trade to 6-point game, 44-38. Here's Cooper Williams, puts up a shot the other end, no good. Cox with the defense, Atkins with the rebound. Campbell down by 6, front court can draw closer. Oak Ridge man-to-man, Long posting high, spinning now down on the near side of the free throw lane. Takes a bounce pass from Jones, up high, he hands it off to Jones again. Works off the long pick, a long 3, back iron, high and away, saved by Atkins, back up, too soft. No, just soft enough. Atkins, it hit the iron, spun on in, 44-40 in favor of Oak Ridge. Campbell has come back from 11 down this second half. David Atkins with 3, and a blocking foul is called on Campbell. And I thought they called it on Atkins. It's a 1-on-1 for both teams now. So Breitharp is there. Unofficially the foul on David Atkins. Caden Breitharp at the stripe at the right end. Has one if he makes it a second. Breitharp yet to miss tonight. Free throw, good. Breitharp for Oak Ridge. What changed that he has missed tonight. He's now 2 for 4. Breitharp with 10 points, 5-point game. Oak Ridge bringing Scott in now at the rebounding position along with Watson. Southpaw, Caden Breitharp puts the shot up, rattles off, no good. Rebound Sanogo for Campbell. Scoops it to Jones. Score stays 45-40. Front court Adama, near side, comes to Cox, tries to tray, left corner, scored! Cox with 10. Another Jill Browning, Dr. Jill Browning 20-20 tray, Campbell to within 2. 45-43. Early fourth quarter, Breitharp drives 2, ball stripped away, stolen by Adama. To front court, 2-on-2 break, bounce pass John Long, lays it up, got it, we're tied. Long hits the deck and he draws the foul. Count that basket, the official says. A blocking foul on Strader, his third, and Campbell has tied the game at 45. Looks here to regain the lead. John Long at the collectibles and more free throw stripe with the 6:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Wiping the bottoms of his sneakers. John Long hit the deck. Sanogo with a pinpoint bounce pass to perfection to John Long. Long for Campbell at the toss. Free throw line, got it. Long has 11. Campbell has the lead again, 46-45. 6:21 to play. Front court, Oak Ridge, basket to our right. Oak Ridge has lost only one district game to West by 2. Campbell lost by 2 to West. Strader almost to travel. Deep far corner, Breitharp bounces the pass inside, and a hold is called on Adama. John Long, Adama Sanogo defending for Adama. That's his third foul. Oak Ridge sends Cooper Williams to the stripe. Williams 1 for 1, 7 points. 4 points in the second half. Oak Ridge trails by 1. Williams can tie, give his team the lead. Misses it. Rebound by Campbell. Nope. Jones has it. Throws it to Cox. Great play, Campbell. It was a 1-and-1. I don't think anybody thought that it was a 1-and-1 except for Jones and Adama. Front court, Jones for Campbell County, trying to build on the Cougar 1-point lead. Posting low on the near side hard is Cox. Backing back out is Jones. Jones gets bumped hard by Watson. Jones in the lane. Jumps, shoots, misses. Rebound tapped out, goes out to play at the end line. Campbell's basketball. Jones wanted a foul, plus the made bucket, but it spun out. Long, Atkins, Cox, Jones, Adama, the Cougar 5. Strader, Watson with the ball. Scott, Williams, Breitharp the 5 for Coach Aaron Green. Oak Ridge down by 1 with the ball. 5.5 to play, fourth quarter. Breitharp on top, nearly traveled. Late whistle, but a correct call. Breitharp with the top of the key shuffle, 46-45. Cox to turn to working and play far side, backcourt in front of the Oak Ridge bench. In it comes to Devin Jones playing with 4 fouls. 5:24 to play. Jones in front court for Campbell, spread to the floor. Posting way out high. Here comes Long. And Strader says he pushed me, but I think Long was pushed as well. Ball goes out of play, stays with Campbell. Campbell County and Oak Ridge battling here, 46-45. Oak Ridge nearly losing to Campbell a season ago. And here the Cougars trying to flip the win switch tonight, snapping a 7-game losing streak. Ball goes out of play, last touch by Strader. Campbell will reset and toss it in play from the end line down to our left on the near side of the glass. Atkins is the trigger man at 6'3" against 6'5" Cooper Williams. Atkins for Campbell, looking, bouncing it into John Long. Long for Campbell, hands it off to Atkins. Thought about a deep left corner 3. Instead dribbles back, hands it off to Long, near wing. Long for Campbell, running pass, far side Jones. Works off the long pick. Jones gets bumped hard by Strader. That is 4 on the 50 on Strader. This will send Jones to the line to shoot 1+1. Devin Jones at the Collectibles and More free throw line is 1 for 3 tonight. Has 9 points, including a big three just a moment ago. 2 big threes tonight, both in the second half. Jones wearing those good-looking white sneakers. Puts them up against that blue stripe with the left end. Spins the ball, launches a shot, got it. He'll get a bonus at the Collectibles and More free throw stripe. Devin Jones in the double-digit category at 10. His team ahead 47-45. 4:59 to play, fourth quarter. Jones, second toss, back iron missed, rebound Strader for Oak Ridge. It's 47-45. Front court, Oak Ridge, basket to our right. Here's Watson, behind the back dribble against Jones, working off the Cooper Williams pick. And now Williams takes it down the left side of the lane, driving, shooting, good. Left hand, left side, right hand for Watson, who has 2. Front court, tie game, free throw line jumper, Long, no good. Rebound by Campbell County's John Long after Adama kept it alive. And the ball goes into play on the near sideline. Long cannot get to it in a tie game at 47. Campbell and Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge led by 11 in the third quarter a couple of times. And Campbell has just continued to chip away after leading by 7 early in the second quarter, 18-11. Here we are, 4:17 to play. 1 timeout Campbell, 4 for Oak Ridge. Inside pass Williams, lays it up, it's blocked by Cox from behind, out of play at the end line. Cougars get away with one there. And now Campbell will see Oak Ridge toss it in play, far side of the glass, basket to our right. Watson, the trigger man. Looking, lofting it way out to Scott between the circles. Returns it to Watson. Right side of the wing for 3, rims no good. John Long, high for the rebound for Campbell. To Adama, now to Jones, 4 minutes to play. We're midway through the fourth quarter. Campbell played a double overtime on Tuesday. Cox, deep left corner 3, yes! Gavin Cox with 13, 3. Dr. Jill Browning, 2020 praise. Oak Ridge the other way for a 3. We're tied at 50. Timeout requested. A full timeout. 3:43 to play in the ball game. On Brown Court, we're all even. Campbell, Oak Ridge, 50-50. It's the WLAF Dole Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is Skeeter with Dole's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name brand tires as my dad Dole did when he first opened up.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
3:43 left in the basketball game on Brown Court. 50-50. Gavin Cox nailed a 3. Then it is Brennan Scott to nail a 3, and that's where we are. Deadlocked. Cox in the game for Campbell. Gavin Cox with 13, 11 from John Long, 10 from Devin Jones, 2 from Luke Browning. Free throws, 3 from David Atkins for the Cougar total of 50. Oak Ridge in the game led by Brendan Scott with 14, 10 from Caden Brightheart, 7 from Williams, 4 from Strader, 7 from Shamar Green off the bench for Oak Ridge, a total of 50. 4 fouls on Strader, 4 on Jones. Strader, Oak Ridge, Jones, Campbell. Cox to trigger down to our right, inline, backcourt against pressure. Loops it out to Jones near midcourt. Jones lets everybody pass on by. Picked up by Brightheart. Will bring it across the stripe on a right-hand dribble. Down the far side. Works off the John Long pick. Now trails on the pass to John Long. Long with the ball. Right side of the key. Long for Campbell. Between the circles. Will drive. Will travel. Got away with it. Back to Atkins. Atkins for Campbell. Back to Long at the free throw line. Ball goes free. Saved by Adama. To Jones. Left wing 3. Got it! You could tell it was going in. We had a on the rope look at it. 53-50 Campbell. Shot back the other way for Oak Ridge is good. Brightheart has a dozen. Front court. Atkins for Campbell County ahead by 1 with the ball. Atkins falls down. The ball goes out of play. Last touched by Oak Ridge. Campbell's ball. Well, hang on a second. One official overruled the other. Now they're conferring. That's Price and Garner talking down in the deep left corner. Oak Ridge basketball. Jack Price, the referee, was going to give it to Campbell. Then Ken Garner came in to overrule him, and it's going to go to Oak Ridge, 53-52. Campbell County by 1. Oak Ridge with the ball. Time remaining 2:45. Timeouts 3 Oak Ridge, 1 Campbell. Possession area favors Oak Ridge. Here is Scott at the free throw line to a trailing Strader. Lays it up good. Down the left side has 6. 54-53. Oak Ridge. Campbell has the ball. Front court. Jones drives all the way through. Down low, drops it down low for John Long. It goes out to play at the end line. It's Oak Ridge basketball. Jones bounced that to Long. It was too low. Went off his sneakers at the end line, and Oak Ridge has the lead, 1, and the ball. 54-53, 2:20 and counting. Scott, far side, lead pass. Strader lays it up good. Strader has gotten away for 2 layups, and that's been the difference here down the stretch. Oak Ridge 56, Campbell 53. So we approach the 2-minute mark of this basketball game. Campbell, Cox, left wing. Inside pass comes to Long. Long for Campbell. On top, Jones. Jones, right side of the key. Works off the John Long pick. Throws the pass far side, Sonogo. Adama hands it off to David Atkins. Atkins loops it on top to Cox. Basket to our left. Cox, inside pass to Adama, gets kicked away. Stolen by Oak Ridge. 1:44 to play. Here comes Watson, held by Cox for Campbell. And the foul is on the floor. So Gavin Cox commits his second foul. This will send Oak Ridge to the line to shoot 2. Change that 1-1. Both teams now on the double bonus from here on in. 1:41 to play. Oak Ridge ahead by 3. 56-53. Raekwon Watson, sophomore, 5'10", 160 at the stripe. To shoot 1 if he makes it. A second. Watson, yes. It's a 4-point game. Watson has 3. We'll be back there for a second one. Basket to our right. Watson, jersey number 11. Flexes the knees, launches the shot, good. Watson has 4. Oak Ridge ahead by 5, 58-53. 1:41 to play. Cougars need a bucket. Cougars have had turnovers. Oak Ridge has had easy lay-ins. Jones for a 3. Yes! Left side of the key. 16 for Jones. So Dr. Jill Browning, 20-20 Trey. Timeouts requested. We have ourselves a 2-point game. 58-56. 1:29 to play. Campbell County and Oak Ridge. This is the closest these two have been in a basketball game in a while. 58-56. Campbell County looking to break a 7-game losing streak and gain some momentum heading down the stretch of the regular season and into the postseason. No better way to do it than a home win over Oak Ridge. And that is here in the balance for Campbell tonight, 58-56. Devin Jones, 13 second half points, including 4 threes, has 16. John Long with 11. Cox with 13, including 3 threes. Adama with 11 for Campbell, leading the way. Tops in the game is Devin Jones with 16. Brendan Scott has 14 for Oak Ridge. Peyton Whiteharp with a dozen. Campbell, Oak Ridge still huddling. Campbell is without timeouts now. 3 timeouts remaining for Oak Ridge. 1:29 to play. Possession arrow favors Oak Ridge. Returning for Oak Ridge, Scott, Watson, Strader, Green, and Brighthart. Williams on the bench with 4 fouls for Oak Ridge. Campbell returns with Atkins, Long, Cox, Jones, Adama. Oak Ridge basketball down to our left at the end line. Ahead by 2. Both teams in the double bonus. And Campbell looking to snap its losing streak, snap Oak Ridge's 6-game winning streak, and pick up a big upset win here tonight over the top team in District 3. Front court, Oak Ridge basket to our right, Campbell man-to-man. Whiteharp at the free throw line, picked up by Atkins. Near side pass comes to Watson. 72 seconds, 1 possession game. Watson gets bumped down, loses the ball. He and Jones hit the deck. Watson wanted a call, didn't get it. He's helped up by Cox, and Campbell has a chance maybe to win it or tie it here in the last 68 seconds. A 3 would win it, a 2 would tie it. Let's see what Campbell does. Both teams in the double bonus. Here's Jones at front court. Jones for Campbell down the left side of the lane. Hooks it back across the lane to John Long. Free throw line jumper. We're tied at 58. Long with 13. 50 seconds to play. Front court, Oak Ridge. Basket to our right. Watson with the basketball. Coach Aaron Green shouting instructions. So is Coach Ernie Clausen. Here's Watson down low to Green, and Jones goes over the top, and what's called? It's a foul on Devin Jones. If that is on Jones, that is his 5th. So for Devin Jones and Campbell, no indication yet from the official scorer, Clarence Lowe. 58-58. So maybe that is the 4th on Jones instead of the 5th. Shamar Green, 1 for 4 at the free throw line with 7 points. Tie game 58, 39.5 seconds to play. Shamar Green with 2. First one, good. Green has 8. Steps back to the stripe for a second. 59-58 Oak Ridge. Campbell without timeouts. Shamar Green, lots of dribbles. Flexes the knees, off the shot, it is good. Timeout Oak Ridge. Green with 9. It is 60-58 Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. Timeout along on the WLAF Thor's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Will Campbell shoot a 2 or a 3 to win it? 39.5 seconds left in regulation. Campbell coming off a tough 2 overtime loss on Tuesday to Powell here on this same floor. Campbell with 4 overtime games this season, including a triple overtime game with Central. And here's 60-58 Oak Ridge. 2 timeouts Oak Ridge, none for Campbell. Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow favors Oak Ridge. Campbell's basketball when we get back to action. From the Cougar huddle breaks Jones, Cox, Long, Adama, and Adkins. Oak Ridge sends back to the floor Brighthart and Watson, Strader, Scott, and Green. Oak Ridge will apply some backcourt pressure. Strader and Brighthart will, as Cox will inbound. And now Oak Ridge calls the timeout again. So 1 timeout left for Coach Aaron Green at Oak Ridge. You have them, why not use them? 39.5 seconds to play on Brown Court. And Josh Parker and Principal Ben Faust and I were talking back during the JV game the last time Campbell defeated Oak Ridge. We're thinking it's when those 2 fellas were in high school. That's been a few days ago, back in the early 2000s. As Campbell huddles across the way to the left with Coach Ernie Clausen. Oak Ridge across the way to our right with Coach Aaron Green. Oak Ridge 19-3, Campbell 8-13, losers of 7 straight. Oak Ridge has won 6 in a row. As Campbell and Oak Ridge return the same 10. For Oak Ridge, Scott, Watson, Green, Brighthart, and Strader. Campbell with Cox, the inbounder, Jones, Long, Adkins, and Adama. Down to our right, Cox toss it and play to Jones at the end line. Jones will bring it across the stripe with some moderate pressure by Brighthart, 35 seconds. Jones working off the long pick. Jones inside pass, John Long lays it up, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Long gets it, ball goes free, and Watson has it underneath. Now a push is called on Devin Jones. Cougars not getting what they wanted, I don't think, which was an easy bucket by Long that rimmed out on him. Still plenty of time, 24 seconds. Oak Ridge ahead by 2. Watson to shoot 2. The foul on Campbell. David Clary is telling us 1999 the last time Oak Ridge lost to Campbell. Free throw by Watson's no good. David Clary, our friend with the Oak Ridge Sports Network. Thank you there, Robbie O'Daniel with the LaValle Press for passing that along. 1999. We were all a lot younger then. Second toss, good. 3-point game, 61-58. Watson on the night has 5. Here's Campbell in front court, down by 3. Jones a long 3, got it. Wow, we're tied 61. 10 seconds, Oak Ridge in front court. Who will take the last shot? Probably Scott. Maybe Brighthart, 5 seconds. Watson, 3 seconds. Watson, 2 seconds. Watson in the lane, force up the shot. Good at the buzzer. Oak Ridge breaks Campbell's heart. 63-61. Back in a moment to talk about this game that goes Oak Ridge way, 63-61 on the WLAF Full Tire Shop Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
Oak Ridge comes to Brown Court and comes away with a heartbreaking win over the Campbell Cougars, 63-61. Coach Brandon Clausen joins us. Coach, wow, Cougars just can't catch your breaks this season.
No, we can't, but I think we talked about it last time I was up here. The kids are not quitting, you know. I hate it for them, Jim. Our kids are working their absolute tails off. Night in, night out. They deserve to win this game. I mean,
no doubt.
You know, 0-9 teams, they can fold the tent. They can fold the tent, but these kids show up every night and give us everything they got against the best team in our district by far. And I can't say enough about our kids. Our kids just, I don't know what to say. You know, we can't get anything to go our way, but it's not for lack of effort. These kids deserve better. You know, it's going to come. I don't know when, but it's going to come. But our kids deserve better.
63-61. The design play, was it designed obviously for Devin Jones to shoot that three there at the end?
No, the play before, Devin told us in the huddle if he's open, he's going to shoot it. You know, if he's got the hot hand, you like your chances with him shooting it at that distance because he does it in practice every day. The play before that was a design play, him coming off two screens. We had one guy slip, one guy roll. Devin made the right pass. Two straight possessions where Devin made the right pass, and we didn't make our shot right there, but, you know, it was a great play. Sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. Down here, penetration, got too deep on us and just floated it up. Of course, the ball goes in. So
Well, I could have stood another couple of overtimes tonight myself.
If it meant we came out with a win, I'd stayed here all night. But I do want to say our kids, we're down 9 or 10 to an Oak Ridge team. Me and Ernie Mack have talked all year. When we get down 9 or 10, it feels like it's 30 because we don't have the offensive firepower, and daggone it, we came back.
You're down by 11.
11, sorry.
Yeah, in the third quarter. The fourth quarter, we'll have to do the totals here in a moment, but big fourth quarter for Campbell County. That would be 26 points you scored in the fourth quarter. Oak Ridge coming back with 19 points in the fourth quarter, so a strong finish for the Cougars. Devin Jones, 19 points. John Long, Cox, each with 13. Adama, a big night tonight with 11 for you.
I thought our starters really stepped up. We've been waiting on that from Gavin Cox. He knows he's a good basketball player. We know he's a good basketball player. He's not had the games that we expect out of him. He expects out of himself, and he stepped up really big tonight. And if we're going to go anywhere in this thing, we have to have him, because he's a big body out there. He shoots the ball well. He makes good passes. He's really good against the presses, making passes. But we got to have him, and it's better when we can play him big minutes.
What does this do for you tonight? You're going to be in Huntsville tomorrow night with Scott, a team that you beat rather handily back in December. What does this do for your confidence? Even though it was a loss, you played the top team in the district down to the wire here tonight at home.
Well, and I think it lets the kids know we can play with anybody. Oak Ridge is the standard bearer. When we took the job down here, everybody tells you if you can beat Oak Ridge, you can beat anybody, and it's the truth. And we've had some close ball games. We're not here about moral victories. We've got to learn to win these ball games. And I really, coming out of that huddle, and I told the boys, I said, we're going to win this ball game. And I really felt that. I felt like we had worked our tails off to give ourselves a position to win. It wasn't in the cards. Me and you've talked about it. Me and Ernie Mack's talked about it. Maybe something good is getting ready to happen to this team.
We were almost at that good tonight.
I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
We've got to get over the hump. And like I said, just sick feeling for our kids because I wanted them to feel what it's like to pull that upset, because they had a student section. Student section was great. If any of them's listening, I want to let our student section know. It was absolutely wonderful tonight. This gym was rocking. I loved the atmosphere that we had tonight. We're going to do something in that tournament. We can't not, as many bad things has happened to us this year,
Still some games to go. One tomorrow night over at Scott at Huntsville. A chance to get this monkey off your back and the losing streak that's going on right now.
Well, let me say this. Scott County, we've watched them on film, and they're playing much better basketball than what they were playing here at home. They scored 30-some points on us. They are a good basketball team. They played Halls, who we played down to the wire. They should have beat Halls and lost it in the last seconds. They beat Clinton. They beat Anderson County. They're playing really good basketball. Coach Aiden has them playing really good right now. So it's not going to be easy, and they shoot the ball a lot better up there at Scott County.
Well, home's always good for the home team.
It is.
No question. Well, Coach, we'll look forward to tomorrow night. You're playing 9 games in 18 days, and we're having fun with you. Let's go ahead and win one tomorrow. How about it?
We would love to get a win.
Okay.
We would love to get a win. Thank you, Jim.
Coach Brandon Clausen, thank you for taking time for us tonight as the Cougars fall tonight 63-61 to the Oak Ridge Wildcats. As in this basketball game, individually, it's Oak Ridge with 14 points from Brendan Scott. That's tops for the Cats, 12 points for Caden Brightheart. Also for Oak Ridge, Cooper Williams with 7. He was saddled with fouls much of the night tonight. Raekwon Watson with the game-winning shot has 7 tonight. All those came in the second half as he stepped up big for the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Grayson Strader with 8. Some foul troubles for him much of the night. Shamar Green off the bench with a big effort, had 9 points as Oak Ridge wins tonight 63-61 over Campbell. For the Cougars and the game, Devin Jones leads the way with 19. 16 of those came in the second half. The big shot that tied the game in the closing seconds as Oak Ridge makes the last shot to win 63-61. 13 each from Gavin Cox, John Long, 11 from Adama Sanogo, 3 from David Atkins, 2 from Luke Browning for the Cougars, falling tonight 63-61. Here on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show, we want to announce that our player of the game is Gavin Cox. He's our Collectibles and More player of the game. You'll also enjoy a delicious ribeye dinner from our friends at the Legends Hometown Grill John and Tommy McCullough. They're at the corner of East Kentucky and South Cumberland Avenues in the former Walker's Grocery location. So congratulations to Gavin Cox tonight, as it is Campbell falling to Oak Ridge 63-61. In the girls contest, Oak Ridge a winner over Campbell by a final score of 67-34. In the JV girls game, Campbell lost 45-35. Our next outing tomorrow night in Huntsville. We'll send you the coverage of Campbell and Scott beginning at 6:30 for the girls game, followed by the Cougars and the Highlanders here on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network. For Troy Arnold, Matthew Moore, Aaron Hopkins, Jim Freeman saying so long until tomorrow night here on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
This is Jason Kids, head basketball coach of the Lady Cougars.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is number 30, former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning. Having trouble seeing the scoreboard? Then it's time to see me, Dr. Jill Browning.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie,
Beth,
come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Hey, this is Cougar basketball coach Ernie Mac Clausen.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.